Negative 43 TV, Sneedville Purgatory, a different kind of UHF channel for a different kind of troll. We'll say hello to begin with. Got two of them to start with. And they're two of my favorite names on top of it. We're going to have a great time on this Monday. First of all, Baby Gangsta Dick, world's most diabolical Rip is checking in live. And bitches can't resist the beautiful smile of Tyree Sneed. He's here as well. We're going to take a look at Bat's Rule, but we're going to play the intro first here on Negative 43 TV. Please say hello to Silicone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the intro with the prayer. Enjoy. Logie Bear is here.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent.
Indeed, Logie, happy Christmas Eve to everybody out there from Negative 43 TV.
The views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
And now bow your heads for the prayer, led this evening by Tyree Sneed.
Just understand, man, pray for me, bro. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray right now. As much as I can. But Lord, please help me and give me the strength to be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please.
Spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Oh, I love it when he says just what he means. Donnie Bellers is here in the appropriate spirit.
Give me the strength to stand in your name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you-know-what. Right? Or you-know-what, and your staff, they comfort me.
I didn't get that out right. Your you-know-what and your staff, they comfort me. Oh, Lord, what a maroon, huh? Hey, look, it's Big Beard Theory. Please say hi.
And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this.
So do I, Donnie. Oh, so do I.
Through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me, please bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation. Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me.
John Cole has arrived. He's usually here, but he's here early today or this evening or whatever it may be.
And support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need. Please bring me people that are going to donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet to make sure that I stop these people from child. Hold on.
Hold on.
God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal the best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind. Please protect me. And
And boy, we just had some big arrivals here. Escape Velocity is here. This t-shirt is backwards, has arrived. Big O.L. Pappy is here. I got a big inch dick is here. And Big O.L. Pappy is listening in his car. I love it. It's the top of the hour wherever you may be in the world. This is Negative 43 TV. And Big O, if you're in the Eastern time zone, which I don't believe you are, this is actually afternoon drive. Oh, the fantasy fulfillment going on right here.
I know that you are there with me. I know that you support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it, to stand up to these oppressors.
Sookie, huh? Let it hang out, baby. You know what I mean?
To these evil people, to this system. Again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child and to protect the youth and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from. Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion, in the midst of my anxiety.
He's worried about things that he can't say on YouTube, and he's openly talking about CT. I'll say it. It's just something I don't really want to say, so I won't say it. CT.
Frustration and my not knowing what's going to happen.
Considering the other things that you can't say here if you're monetized, I don't get it.
To me next, just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs, and please guide me through this hell. All right, please just continue to be there and just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked. They lost the minute they were evil. And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with the beautiful life that I have lived. Give me, you know, more and more time. Continue to make me immortal in your name.
Wow.
And have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal and I am inconquerable, because I stand in the name of righteousness, in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. I stand up to all of these evil.
Well, if you're immortal, why do you keep bitching about the burns in your stomach and abdomen? Seems like maybe you're not immortal after all. Immortal!
People, all right, by myself, and I'm never by myself, because
we are graced with yet another great name, ladies and gentlemen. I type 1,000,000 words per second here live right now.
Because you are with me, you and the millions of ancestors that support me, the voice, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me the resilience and strength.
Yeah, I know they're a type. I understand, but it changes from moment to moment.
And just everything, supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency operation to truly stop all of these evil, wicked people's plans and plots for me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone here, and you know, just give me the power. You know, truly, I need your power, I need your guidance, and I need you. I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle, and it takes a lot, but this is way too much for me.
Holes in my stomach. I am defeated. I mean, the names are definitely rolling in here today, and I agree, just simply, wow.
You know, so I call out to your name, God, Jesus Christ, please, I am begging you to help me get through this. Help me save my life, please. Heal me. Help me, give me the way. I know you will provide the way. Provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides. And just give me the strength and resilience necessary clear the path for me as you have done. Continue to protect me, and just know that every step I take is divine, and in your name, amen.
That seems like a ticket straight to hell to me. Negative 43 TV. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and Negative 43 TV is live for Monday, December 23rd. Everything's done. Christmas shopping is done. All the food that's going to be eaten is in here. And oh boy, am I going to be living in the gym over the next few days. So, out of a sense of tradition, I actually bought a bag of pot today. If you haven't been here before, there's a lot of potheads in here. I hadn't bought a bag of marijuana in a year. I got a hold of my dude, set that up, and got a bag of gummies for a friend of mine for a Christmas present. How much? $55. It's like, damn, this is fucking skunk bud. That's just, what the hell happened? And then I typed back, so how much for the gummies? He said, no, that's the whole thing. The quarter's $45 and the gummies are $10. Wow. I haven't bought in a year, and the last time I bought it was $70. You mean to tell me it's went down $35 in the last year? Ooh, he's really, really killing it right now, kids. Believe me, and having smoked the first joint that I have smoked in a year, let me tell you, it hits different. I think that's how you kids put it. It hits different. We'll raise the curtain now. And here's something else that hits different. Yes, indeedly doodly. We'll add that to the stage. And there he is. We're going to listen to Tyree's latest stream, Bat's Rule. Should he go live while we're here? Of course, we'll switch right over because that's just what we do here on Negative 43 TV. So let's hit the candy-colored button and watch together Bat's Rule. As we prove they absolutely don't rule. Negative 43 TV. Here we go.
All right, what's up, folks? How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're doing well.
And the music's coming,
all
believe
right.
me.
So, like I said, Bat's Rule, right? First of all, like I said, I've got the internet in a frame.
And today we're going to be listening to Edvard Grieg in the Hall of the Mountain King, a small excerpt from the very beginning. Let me turn this up because it's actually quite quiet. Quite quiet. Boy, there's one I don't say every day. I probably should have went for the more bombastic stuff at the end, but I think this is going to fit really fine. Here we go.
Frenzy, everybody's going crazy, and I ain't even having a try. I picked me up some new shorts finally. So I think I got like 2 pairs of those. But yeah, I mean that helps. Been needing that, but yeah, like I said, I mean, I was just waiting this whole time for my little paycheck. I got my check, and like that's the thing is like
I got paid today as well. Thank you so much, Sneedville. I wouldn't have got paid at all if it wasn't for you. Thank you again.
Tends to like push me back, like farther and farther back. And I'm just tired of going out my way, man, to try to make things easier. I realize it's just making it harder. So I hate spending money, but sometimes you got to spend it so you can have what you need.
You hate spending money. Okay, but I thought only suckers held on to cash. You see the contradiction in terms there, do you? You ought to. You're just really that daft, aren't you? That you don't understand anything, and that's why we're here.
You're a good dog. But yeah, basically, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
then why are you live? Why were you live if you don't know what to tell us?
I got the whole internet on lock. It's already over with, the whole thing. I mean, it's in the bag. I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag. See, me, I
Like the hippies used to say, everybody's got a bag, and the bag is where they put their thing.
got to watch what I say on here and how I talk. Y'all just kind of willy-nilly the whole thing and say and do whatever the hell you want. Me,
Sheriff Consent is here. Red Screen is here as well, arriving at the same time. Wave high.
I got to watch my mouth because there's rules. And since this is my business, it's a lot different, right? Because, see, it's not a business for you because you don't make any real money. You don't get paid. You can't accumulate a full paycheck, right? That's the problem with these people.
I made more money today than you did. That's all I'm going to say.
Donations is not going to get
I'm really not comfortable flexing on money. That's all I'm going to say.
you a paycheck. I'm talking about I get paid to do this, buddy. None of y'all
And I'm really not comfortable flexing on money that was so generously given to me by you good folks right there.
do. None of you. So how would you have a voice here? Like I said, I left them all behind me, bro. They say success is the best way to win, right?
Well, success is the best way to win. If you win at anything, you've been successful at whatever it is you won at. It's just baked into the definition, comma, numbnuts.
People vastly underestimate me, homie. Like I said, y'all don't understand, bro. I got like a couple of $100 solidified after that. So like I'm getting everything, bro. It's just gonna take time. Everything's coming, right? And then, like I said, Christina is right. Like I know, baby. I know that you sent the 5 gifts. I'm just wondering why it's not reflecting on my end. I'm just talking about the studio app. That's all I was saying. You know how YouTube is. Let me message her real quick. It's just hard because I have like one hand and I'm carrying stuff. Hold on.
He's got one hand and he's carrying stuff. Hold on. I have no idea what he could possibly be carrying, but let's go ahead. Oh, wait, we can go back a little further. That should be right on the edge of speech. Sort of. Kind of. After a manner.
All right. I messaged her and let her know. I don't know. She's having issues with the way that we message and talk.
Silicon, thank you so much for your super chat. Always appreciated.
It's like not working or something. It does that sometimes, but it's working fine on my end. So I'm not sure. I'm getting all your messages, honey, just so you know. You get a chance to listen. I love you more than anything. I know you're really busy with everything, and just know that I love you. And yeah, I'm just, going through a lot, obviously.
Yeah, we like to think at Negative 43 that we can get your creative juices flowing. We have absolutely no idea why we believe that, but
Other than that, I mean, I don't get on here and I don't talk about everything, you know what I mean? Because they always listening, and like I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. But like I said, just trying different things, man. Trying a different approach again for what I've been going through. And hopefully I'm figuring out something, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, all this training I've been doing for so long now, I'm realizing it's kind of really paying off because I still feel my strength is there. Like my strength maintains, when you've been training this long, this hard, I mean, yeah, it tends to stick with you.
This portion of our program is brought to you by Gas Station Hot Dogs. And remember, if you're eating gas station brand hot dogs on Christmas Day, you need to really take a look at your life. You fucked up somewhere.
A lot easier, a lot better. So that's a good thing. But I don't know. I think with the new approach I'm trying again, it's not so much new. I used to do this, but we're going to go back to it and give it another try. But I think with that approach, I mean...
And never, ever forget the RTS chips. For God's sakes, don't forget the RTS chips bottom of your screen.
It definitely should help the strength it always has in the past. So we'll see when I start training again how that goes. I think it's going to be good. I think it'll definitely be beneficial for that. And yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like I say, I mean, I'm in a league of my own.
Oh boy.
These people, they can't compete with me.
I mean, seriously, who's trying to compete with you? Yes, I need to compete with Tyree Sneed to see how quickly I can reach total insanity while ruining my financial life once and for all. It, anyhow.
So easy for me now. I don't really have to do much. You know, just pray that my hand heals all right. Trying to keep an eye on it, you know, but like I can only do so much.
He can only do so much. Blood infection incoming? Oh, how I hope so. You know that bandage is absolutely jet freaking black right now.
Like, it's just, it's irritating to deal with it.
Why, now that I think about it, it's even jet fucking black. That's bad.
You know, but I mean, I put what I'm supposed to on there. You know, I try to, you know, like wash it, use, you know, all the stuff that you're supposed to use for it to.
Okay, Vladimir Putin is here. That's the good news. The bad news for Joey is if he washed it, that means he unwrapped it, he unbandaged it, and it's never going to be covered up again. The supposed joke that I made about infections, well, maybe it's not so much of a joke anymore.
To clean it, just the basic stuff. I mean, I normally heal pretty quick. You know, I don't know what's been up lately because of what I went through, I guess.
He normally heals pretty quickly, huh? Well, before we even get to that, Merry Christmas to you, Vlad. Merry Christmas to everybody that's here right now in this moment. You heal fast, huh? What about those holes in your stomach and abdomen? Well, explain yourself, buddy. This is yet another example of bats not ruling at all. In fact, bats should be in a sanitarium somewhere.
Probably really affected my system. But yeah, that's a real thing, man. There's nothing fake about that. So again, you have some real audacity to have.
You will find him in a straitjacket lying in a manger.
Come over here online at all and still be typing.
Rather, they wrapped him in a straitjacket and laid him in a manger. That's what I meant to say.
When you know I'm filing a lawsuit and all y'all are going to prison. I mean, no, like, that's not funny. There's no one laughing. So what do you mean? Like,
everybody's laughing. They were laughing right now. That was a pretty good one I just got off on you there, palsy.
I don't get it. And like I said, it's just because they don't have any other options. You know what I mean? Like, they already know they go into prison over YouTube, bro. I got a whole bunch of people losing their jobs and going to prison over YouTube because...
Well, nobody's going to prison and losing their jobs over YouTube. And you know who tops that list? It's Tricky. Yes, indeed. A superstar has joined us. Not that you're not a superstar yourself, but I really like Tricky. I like Tricky even when he doesn't super chat me, but thank you so very much. I'll read his comment. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to see Joey broke today. Hey!
Because they were jealous of me and my beautiful life. Can you imagine? That's crazy, man.
No, you're crazy. Good evening, Brett Hartley. You're not crazy, Brett. I was talking to him.
I'm telling you, I've got everybody in an uproar. That's the truth, without even trying, just because I exist. Like, you people is funny, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, how do you feel now? How do you feel now being at all these people? Like I said, they were sending their agents. They were doing all these antics and theatrics, trying to treat me some way or pretend.
Antics. Oh, I love that word so much. Hey, look, Dutchie's here, and that's no antics.
Because nobody treats me no way, nigga. Right? But, I mean, oh, you did all this pretending, and here I am. I just got another check. Like, my bank account's doing pretty well now. We're back in the swing of things.
Your bank account is hanging by a thread the way your bank account is always hanging by a thread because you cannot get into reality long enough to realize that you're financially fucked. Shit. You know who's not fucked? Mimi Loves is not fucked. She's there now.
Just barely beginning, but we're back in the swing of things. I got a couple of $100 more that's already solidified that they like that's coming. So I mean, I don't get it. Christina sent 5 super chats, so I mean that should mean 5 gifts, sorry. So that should mean if they were gifts, right? And we did it effectively. Unless I confused some details, and if so, that's my fault.
You know, I have no idea whatsoever what is going on with gifts. I can tell you the next time we're here on Negative 43 TV, I'm going to be in the program. I don't think it's really worth much of anything, but yeah, a troll is a troll.
But I mean, I think we did it right. So she sent 5 of those on separate vertical live streams. Like, I know you did, honey. You're amazing. I'm just saying, I'm looking in the app and I just can't figure it out. That's all. And I know you're just trying to help me. Thank you.
I'm thinking out loud, kids.
I'm more focused on just the fact that I love you. I'm not too concerned, but thank you so much, seriously, for helping me and always being there. And like I said, I try to always be there for you because I love you. But yeah, I mean, you did it all right. So I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes maybe it takes time. I mean, you know how this company is. It's all weird, but hopefully we'll figure it out. Hopefully it'll reflect, and hopefully they'll give me the $1,000 bonus as well. Because that's not what I'm talking about yet. So, you know, basically I'm trying to get everything in order with all that. If I can get that, it'll definitely help me as far as building this business.
Oh, I found something on over at Discord today. I think it's a whole lot of fun. I need to separate the pictures eventually, but in the upper right-hand corner right now, you may not be able to see that all that well on your phone, but if you're watching on a computer, you can absolutely make out what it is. Yes, indeed, that's 4 pictures of who he believes to be Christina. 2 of them are with other guys.
The way I need it.
I have pictures of Christina with other guys, and she doesn't look displeased.
It's to be built. I'm kind of thinking I'm not even really going to worry about the bicycle stuff probably. I mean, I might be able to get one. I don't know. I got to see. But like the point is, I'm really trying to secure that $1,000 bonus.
Yeah, it's shocking how well the classics go with this insanity. Mimi Loves, as usual, has a great idea. Hit that like.
That I can travel.
Hey,
that's what I wanted.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean to start it again so soon because Sky Zoe's here.
Too.
There we
go. I've kind of already made up my mind. I think that's what I want to do. So I can reach out again. And depends on how I feel, but maybe we'll give it a try and see how it goes.
Yeah, she's been through a lot of dicks. Did I really say that?
If I could find some other opportunities, like I always have, on top of this.
Must be the whole porn star thing, huh?
So that we can do a little more, but I don't know. You know, every time that I go out in the world, it's just really hard, man.
Slut shaming? You bet.
You know, and I'm just, right now, I'm not in shape to do it, you know what I mean, at all. So I don't know. I got to kind of see what's what and how things go as far as what I'm going through physically, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, that's a big deal. So, you know, I am going to have to do some more vertical live streams at some point. If not, I don't know. I really don't want to have.
They're a pain in the ass and they don't run for shit. Just stop it, okay?
That chat open at all. I don't have time to deal with these people. I don't have the patience. There's no need for any of them games. I don't want to hear it. Straight up. I'm a grown man. Like, no. So that's the whole thing is, like I said, they're trying to prevent me from getting my bonuses. I mean, and then I just have to listen to people say things that make no coherent sense and are illegal. So, I mean, if that's what I got to do for a little, I'll do it. Because that's all they got is a bunch of nonsense hoopla talking, running their mouth, saying stuff that ain't real, right? That like makes no sense because you're on the internet. Because they're all cowards. Feel me?
I don't know why I find things like that consistently funny after all these years, but somehow I still laugh at that.
Yeah, no. I'm not afraid of anything. I'll be doing more vertical live streams when the time is right if I have to. But we should have already secured that bonus. So I don't know what's up with that. And it runs until like, I think like February something. I'm going to have to look again when I get a chance at the email that was sent out. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, because people are just petty, man. Like I said, they just want to type all over the internet, and I don't have time for it. Like, all that is felonies.
None of it's felonies, and you got nothing but time. You know why you have nothing but time? Because you're unemployable. At this point, nobody, no company, no corner store, no nothing in their right mind, certainly in Brownsville, Texas, is going to hire you. Because you never leave that, 12 square block area of Brownsville. To you, it's the entire world. Crazy Horses here, just in time to hear a little bit of a rant. You're unemployable in your world. That 12 block square area, no fucking buddy's gonna hire you. Everybody knows you're out of your fucking mind. Anybody that followed through on all of this promotion you're doing and actually looked at your channel hates your guts. Or they might think you're funny. They may find you humorous. The truth of the matter is, the people here that find you funny to some degree, we're a minority. Oh boy, it takes a special sense of humor to find anything funny in you, but fortunately for me, I have ammo for years. For years, I can roast you and be 95% non-repetitive all day, every day. I've done it for 8 hours at a time. What you talking about?
Feel me? And it's all, like I said, it's to try to distract me from getting my money. I already am. Already did. I told y'all money was coming. Like I said, I told you Christmas would come early, right? It kind of did. Told you. You know, but it ain't near enough. I need a lot more money. I got to get all my resources.
Christmas came early, but it ain't near enough. You really, I mean, as a group, you shouldn't necessarily laugh at the down and out, but this motherfucker here, exceptions, oh, plenty.
Forces all my money together, and we got to get this show on the road. But I feel like if I could get that $1,000 bonus, get everything else rolling, hopefully get this check, hopefully allotted before the end of the month, hopefully get it over $100 somehow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I hope. If we could do that, I think we'd be in really good shape going into the new year. And I just see a lot of blessings. I see Christina and I being together very soon.
You hallucinate a lot, don't you? Kelchu Bordner is here. I'm very, very well indeed. And DZ1119 is here. The laughs are just going to pick up from this point on. I myself, I'm doing great. DZ, how are you, sir? This one's been pretty stupid. I didn't really get a chance to listen to this one. I'm hearing most of this for the first time, and it's daft. That's a word that I'm using more and more because it just feels like it just fits him, doesn't it? Daft.
That's just what I see in the future. That's how I feel. So I don't think
rolling something good, I hope.
There's anything to worry about at all. You feel me? Still handling business, still got stuff I got to take care of. Just doing me.
Thank you for that, Kel Chu. The other night when we reran Viva Las Vegas here on Negative 43 TV, it was a lot of fun, and I want to thank anybody that's here that was there then, or something like that. Let me just hit the button before I tie my tongue in knots.
Hey man, just chilling. Feel me? But like I said, never underestimate me, man. Never underestimate me and never count me out. I mean, I think you people should have learned that by now. So it is what it is. I know that nobody could follow in my footsteps. I've done an amazing job.
You can't be counted out. You long since been counted out, dude. That fight ended years ago. You left the ring that is life on a stretcher.
And like I said, this business is mine. I'm going to always have it. And it's definitely succeeding. It's definitely going to be a great venture.
If it was anybody else, Viva Las Vegas would actually be very, very hard to watch. The arrogance, meeting the stupidity, meeting the just basic incompetence in life and the irresponsibility with money. It's astonishing.
Venture and a great business to have in the future here when Christina and I are together. So we'll be doing couples content.
Hey, look, everybody, it's Stu, one of our friends from Australia. It's been a little while, Stu.
Just hanging out, being together, being happy, and doing fun stuff. And, you know, I really want to go have some fun. You want to go
have fun. You need to earn going to have fun. Right now, your life is a 10-alarm fire. We know it, you don't. The last thing you need to be worried about are vacations and having fun. You need to figure out a way to get some money going. It isn't happening on YouTube. You just said a couple minutes ago, it looks like you're not going to make it this month. And it only took you, 3 months to make the one that you got today. This is not a job. You need to somehow generate absolute income, and you can't do it because you're unemployed. Negative 43 TV.
Play games and stuff. Like, I really want to go to a place like Celebration Station with you, Christina. But I don't know if they have that anymore. Do they have those in Florida still? They don't have them in Texas, I don't think. But they've got
I am so sorry to hear that, Stu. I am.
Like Dave and Buster's and that type of stuff. So we'll find somewhere to have some fun. I know that much.
Dave and Buster.
And we can go from there. You feel me? And yeah, that's about it. So we'll have our fun, do our thing, and hold on.
Yeah, I know, and no, I don't believe him for a minute. Although he has finally started lying about his money. I almost wish I hadn't mentioned it now. Oh, well, I guess he just went away there for a minute.
And go from there.
Yeah, whatever.
Right? So, I'm looking forward to it all.
Yeah, the minute he found out I was monetized, all of a sudden his money doubled. Funny how that worked.
I don't know why they honking at me. I don't know you, bro. I don't know none of these people. I guess because I'm famous and I'm the Batman.
Of course, Stu, of course.
Like, I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, little things like that, Kelchu Bordner. It's on the screen. I'll read it for you listeners. It's the little things, like how he lost his crap watch charger and instructions on the same day. He's referring to a scene in Viva Las Vegas, and it's true. He bought a watch that needed a charger and lost the charger and the instructions within the first hour of having the watch. That is incompetent to be on your own.
Like I said, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of like everything being made impossible. Like, it's just clear as day what everybody continues to do. Like, it just shouldn't be this hard, bro. It shouldn't be this hard to get basic stuff done and do what I need to do.
Yeah, that really is kind of pathetic. I mean, I enjoy going to Dave and Buster's every now and again, but when I think of having fun, that's never comes to my mind. Strangely enough, and yes, Kelchu, he is lying about the amount of money that he's making on YouTube now. Although he did admit a little bit ago that it looks like he's not going to make it this month, as per usual.
Shouldn't. There's no excuse for this. You know what I mean? It's always something. Because I'm always like needing something else. You get what I'm saying? And then I just get pushed back where then I got to spend more money. So, like I said, it's to keep me in a rotation, and it's just not working. It's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, I already got everything I need. What I need next is I need another pair of shoes, like a good pair that are going to hold up, hopefully. And I ain't going to pay much for them, but I'll have to grab me a pair somewhere when I can, probably. So right now I need everyone to donate. Right? That's what I encourage you to do.
So are you on holiday, or is that bad news, Stu?
This is the time to donate. And this is what they do. They sit here, and every time I do my end of my part, they can't hold their end of the bargain or their end of whatever this you call this.
Because nobody's going to give you money, nobody's going to support you monetarily. You're going to talk about wage slaves here in a bit, which is always ironic because you expect these wage slaves to go to these jobs that you respect in no way whatsoever in order to send you money. Jesus toots, as my friend Tim used to say.
Like, it's a system, and I need donations to win and do me.
Well, I see this one has more silence in it than perhaps I would care for it to have, so time to grab the slider of fate. And we're going to move it to the right. And we're looking for that special action in the circle. The little flashes around the edge of that circle that you're looking at right now, that would indicate that Tyree Sneed is in fact running his mouth. It's an ironic place here. You would think that that would be a good thing, but we need him to talk. Let's see where we're at now.
Just saying, bro, it's pretty wacky.
Wait a minute. Maybe it was going on back here. Oh, like, wait a minute. Now, am I missing goodness?
Get all my resources, all my money.
Yeah.
If not, I don't know. I really don't want to have that chat open at all.
That's good enough.
Don't have time to deal with these people. I don't have the patience. There's no need for any of them games. I don't want to hear it. Straight up. I'm a grown man. Like, no. So that's the whole thing is, like I said, they're trying to prevent me from getting my bonuses. I mean, and then I just have to listen to people say things that make no coherent sense and are illegal. So, I mean, if that's what I got to do for a little, I'll do it. Because that's all they got is a bunch of nonsense hoopla talking, running their mouth.
Oh, that's good stuff then, Stu. Yeah, my own dad, rest his soul, used to take every December off, the entire damned month. I want to be off at Christmas. Like, why don't you do that in the middle of the summer? Go play golf. I want to be off at Christmas. Hard to argue with, really.
Saying stuff that ain't real, right? That, like, makes no sense because you're on the internet. Because they're all cowards. Feel me? So, yeah, no. I'm not afraid of anything. I'll be doing more vertical live streams when the time is right if I have to. But we should have already secured that bonus. So I don't know what's up with that. And it runs until, like, I think, like, February something. I'm going to have to look again when I get a chance at the email that was sent out. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, because people are just petty, man. Like I said, they just want to type all over the internet, and I don't have time for it. Like, all that is felonies. Feel me? And it's all, like I said, it's to try to distract me from getting my money. I already am.
Yeah, he's too much of addicted to feel bad for it. Will never be felt bad for it.
Already did. I told you all money was coming. Like I said, I told you Christmas would come early, right? It kind of did.
Well, how?
Told you. You know, but it ain't near enough. I need a lot more money. I got.
I'm going to take that back a little bit. I was kind of running my gums there, but this is good. This one here, it's quality.
He secured that bonus. So I don't know what's up with that. And it runs until I think February something. I'm going to have to
Hello, Lunzi. I don't think I said hi to you.
look again when I get a chance at the email that was sent out. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, because people are just petty, man. Like I said, they just want to type all over the internet, and I don't have time for it. Like, all that is felonies. Feel me? And it's all, like I said, it's to try to distract me from getting my money. I already am. I already did. I told y'all money was coming. Like I said, I told you Christmas would come early, right? It kind of did. Told you. You know, but it ain't near enough. I need.
Oh, the gratitude! Man, you gotta watch out. That much gratitude at one time could actually hurt a person. He really is not worth feces.
Need a lot more
That's always fun to say, isn't it? Feces. Now with more feces than ever.
money. I got to get all my resources, all my money together.
I've never said that before.
And we got to get this show on the road. But I feel like if I could get that $1,000 bonus, get everything else rolling, hopefully get this check, hopefully allotted before the end of the month, hopefully get it over $100 somehow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I hope.
Oh, hell, Kelchu. Damn, that sucks.
If we could do that, I think we'd be in really good shape going into the new year. And I just see a lot of blessings. I see Christina and I being together very soon. That's just what I see in the future. That's how I feel. So I don't think there's anything to worry about at all. You feel me? Still handling business, still got stuff I got to take care of. Just doing me, man. Just chilling. Feel me?
It's not in this one. I think it's in the one before. He's talking about walking around in Gucci loafers. That's one of two things, of course. Either it's a lie or he actually found a pair of Gucci loafers in a thrift store, and now he is walking many, many miles a day in a shoe that really wasn't designed for walking at all.
But
they're called loafers for a reason.
Like I said, never underestimate me, man. Never underestimate me and never count me out. I mean, I think you people should have learned that by now. So it is what it is. I know that nobody could follow in my footsteps. I've done an amazing job. And like I said, this business is mine. I'm going to always have it. And it's definitely succeeding. It's definitely going to be a great.
Your idea of success is just completely corked in the butt. Do you know that? Hello out there, you're watching Negative 43 TV, and it's 42 minutes after the hour.
Great venture and a great business to have in the future here when Christina and I are together. So we'll be doing couples content, just hanging out, being together, being happy, and doing fun stuff. And, you know, I really want to go have some fun. I want to go like...
Hello to Blue Devil, and now that you mention it, it must have been just so obvious that I looked right through it. Light the loafers, of course, being an old euphemism for he's gay.
I want to go like play games and stuff. Like, I really want to go to a place like Celebration Station with you, Christina. But I don't know if they have that anymore. Do they have those?
Celebration Station, aim high.
In Florida still? They don't have them in Texas, I don't think. But they've got like Dave and Buster's and that type of stuff. So we'll find somewhere to have some fun. I know that much. And we can go from there.
I'm surprised it took him this long to get a clothing line going.
You show me, and yeah, that's about it. So we'll have our fun, do our thing, and hold on.
Well, one thing is for certain, I'll need all new golf clothes this coming season. Thinking about getting new clubs, too. It could happen. Oh, he's went silent.
And go from there.
Okay, go.
Right?
Yep.
So,
Why?
me, I'm looking forward to it all. I don't know why they honking at me. I don't know you.
Oh yeah, I know Tiger Woods was with he was with Nike for a long time, but when it got down to it, he was wearing their clothes and that was it. He started with some Nike in the bag. Those things went out for some tailor-mades after about a year.
Bro. No, none of these people. I guess because I'm famous and I'm the Batman. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of like everything being made impossible. Like, it's just clear as day what everybody continues to do. Like, it just shouldn't be this hard.
I was talking about Tiger Woods a minute ago. He did win like 2 majors using Nike irons. And Phil Mickelson himself said to a reporter, so he didn't give a shit if Tiger heard this or not. I don't know how he's won 2 majors with that shitty equipment.
It's hard, bro. Shouldn't be this hard to get basic stuff done and do what I need to do. It shouldn't. There's no excuse for this. You know what I mean? It's always something. Because I'm always like needing something else. You get what I'm saying? And
I love their golf balls. I used Nike golf balls for years. There was not a damn thing wrong with their golf balls. And Tiger won, I think, 2 or 3 majors using their ball, too.
then I just get pushed back where then I got to spend more money. So, like I said, it's to keep me in a rotation and it's just not working. It's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, I already got everything I need. What I need next is I need another pair of shoes, like a good pair that are going to hold up, hopefully. And I ain't going.
That's absolutely true. The irons he had in his bag were custom designed for Tiger Woods, and he never liked them. He never liked those clubs. He played them for about 2 years, I think, out of contractual obligation, and just kept winning anyway. I mean, Tiger Woods back then, late 90s, turn of the century, you could give him a broom and a rock and he would win tournaments.
I'll pay much for them, but I'll have to grab me a pair somewhere when I can, probably. So right now I need everyone to donate, right? That's what I encourage you to do. This is the time to donate. And this is what they do. They sit here, and every time I do my end and my part, they can't hold their end of the bargain or their end of whatever this you call this. Like, it's a system, and I need donations to win and do me.
Oh boy, more silence. You just love it. These are little landmines. And sometimes I wonder if he doesn't do this on purpose to throw off people such as myself who may be restreaming the content. Of course, cutting your own show into ribbons on purpose to do that would be totally stupid, which means it's probably why he's doing it.
Bear with me a second.
No, I don't have to bear with you. You know why? I, unlike you, possess the slider of destiny. We don't need no stinking hobo to keep this show going. Well, actually, we kind of do. Let's keep moving it up here. Nope, nothing. Proceeding on. Less than 0, moving up. Oh, wait. I think I saw movement. I know I did.
Pattern over and over. Like, what's the point of that? And they just sit there like, are you stunned? Like, just saying, bro, it's pretty whack if you ask me. It's just so weird, man, because in this area, you got all the little niggas, and they run around. Like, I just saw another one.
The only thing I have to say to that, Lindsay, is yeah.
And they I don't know, they think they're tough, and none of them really are. So it's kind of funny to me. But I just let people do their thing. But that's the thing. Like I said, everybody's got their priorities misconstrued. None of y'all are on it like that, bro. Like, I'm just saying, you're not a boss.
I'm going to leave it up for maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, but look at the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Indeed, that is Christina. And 2 of those pictures, She's with other guys.
They're not doing anything. And then they go back and forth to jail or prison and do the same thing over and over again. I'm telling you the truth. It ain't gangsta. It's being slow. It ain't smart. That's all they do. Just go back and forth to jail and prison. Get out, go in there, go to Carrizales and talk about how tough you are. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it's whack. I'm just saying, like, a lot of you should get smart, man. You should get smarter about the decisions you make, like being realistic. Like, you see me, I'm just chilling. I'm not.
I see you. You're out walking in circles every day in that same 12-block area that I was talking about earlier. Shut the fuck up. Really. You know, somewhere out there, there's a lonely drainage ditch that really wants someone in their life.
Not trying to stun. I ain't
Whether they're, well, I'm not going to say it.
trying to impress nobody. I got me a girl. I'm not out here trying to stun or impress nobody, bro. I ain't worried about none. I'm just chilling, taking it easy. You know what I mean? Maybe it's as you get older. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like I've been there, but I don't know. I just think it's corny. Like, that's the thing. Like, when Christina and I are together, I'm gonna want to spend like all our time like just staying in, chilling, like resting and laying down. Like, real talk. Like, I'm getting older now, bro. I'm trying to take it easy.
Life doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work in any way like you think it does. God, here's that word daft again. I really like it relative to Tyree Sneed. Daft. There's just something about it that just nails the whole thing to the wall. Daft.
I ain't trying to do too much. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really starting to reach that age where I see the value in chilling a little.
Yeah, I am at the point in life where as far as shoes go, I buy what I buy. I wear whatever my wife buys me now.
It's just your priorities change.
Priorities change, everybody.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
That's the other thing too. Everybody misconstrues the Batman.
But I don't know. Good Lord in heaven, that is so deep. The intellect that takes, why, I'm just ashamed of myself.
Thing, like when I was talking to the dude from Carrizales, he was sitting right next to me. He was in his jumpsuit, the orange jumpsuit they give you and everything. He was sitting right next to me talking to me. And he was pretty cool. Pretty big guy. I don't know. I'm guessing he was probably in there for something pretty serious. And then I don't know what he was saying when I walked away. He was saying something about...
Do you have no money whatsoever, yet you need a place to spend the night? No problem. Stop by your local Spider Tree Inn tonight.
He wasn't saying anything bad or anything like that. But he was saying something like... I don't know if he was saying that he was General Pop.
And bites are free.
In my mind, I was like, well, I would imagine that's what you are, is general population. So I don't know. It just kind of confused me because I don't know if he thought he was like telling me something I didn't know already. I don't know. Maybe I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe he was telling me he wasn't. I don't know. I thought that's what he said. I thought he said like I'm General Pop. Like I get that. I mean,
I don't know. It's just so fucking prideless. Yeah, Jared's as much of a piece of shit as Sneed. I mean, we all know that. But yeah, total lack of pride seems to be a very lol-cowish thing now, doesn't it? I'll be damned. I'll put it this way. My wife is still working. She's still working because she wants to. She's retired, but she has a part-time job. Every time she walks out the door to go to work, I feel like a little bit less of a man. It's just a truth of the matter. I should be the one going to work.
I don't know. It is what it is. A lot of that stuff, I mean, that's what kind of developed the whole idea for Batman in the first place. You know, but he seemed like he was into it. He liked it. He thought it was cool.
Here
You know.
we go.
So I mean, it is what it is. And then the officers that were whatever, transport officers, they were looking at it and they liked it. So I'm glad, man. I hope that it puts a smile on people's faces. Like I said, I'm not out here trying to prove any point. I'm
Yeah, the man should definitely get his ass up off the couch and go the fuck to work.
just myself. Pretty normal, chill dude now, I mean, definitely have gifts, definitely am special, definitely have proven my points, definitely I'm a tough guy, but I just don't have anything to prove, man. I'm just a grown man. Like that's the thing, I'm so easy to get along with. So you got to ask yourself if people ever had me, upset, pissed off, whatever, they have to really go out of their way to do that. Because I'm so easy to get along with. If people just give me basic. Respect, I'm good. I'm chilling. Feel what I'm saying? Like, to make.
Oh, that was such a good rant too. We have a winner. Lundsey has won the first mute game of the evening. Hopefully, it'll be the last one. But doggone it, we had a winner, and that's what really counts. Going on now.
Me mad. People got to really go out their way. That's why it's like it's petty.
But damn it, that was just a great rant. Lost forever.
It's like weird. It's like no.
Yeah, I was, Kelchu. That one kind of burned me up because I was just busy stapling him to the wall and for no good end.
But like I said.
But the funny thing is, some of you are actually listen and watch for me to do exactly that. Whatever gets you here, that's all I'm about.
Me, I'm just chilling. Another beautiful day. But I don't know. That's what I want to do. I want to go do some fun stuff. I want to go to restaurants. I want to go out to eat with Christina. Let's go have fun. You know what I mean?
No, I don't mean having fun. As I said a few minutes ago, should not be on your docket anywhere. It shouldn't be on the to-do list for years and years. Damn, you're stupid. I know somebody that's very intelligent though, and it's Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, right here on Negative 43 TV.
Go to places where they got like video games. I haven't really done video games since the whole truck thing. So, I mean, I'd give it a try. Some of them might make me feel a little weird. We'll find out, but I think I'll be all right. Pretty resilient, man.
So he's trying to say that video games trigger something of an epilepsy with him. He, of course, is not epileptic. It's one of the very few things that isn't wrong with him.
I tend to bounce back from stuff. So,
do you?
I don't know. That's what the reading was saying, basically. Like I said, that I just keep bouncing back. But like I said, what I'm going through now, I have belief inside of me that I can. I just don't understand how or why.
That's not belief that's inside of you. Oh, no. Thank you. I'll be here all week long. Yes, I will.
I'm trying to figure it out. This is the hardest thing I've ever been through, and I've been through some serious stuff. So people should be like, wow, like what I've been through. And I always bounce right back. Every time.
Say goodbye to Christina in your upper right-hand corner and say hello to Baby Bird.
So, I mean, that's kind of the point of Batman is like,
He's looking for a worm, believe me.
I just keep on ticking.
Boy, that was cheap.
Like, I'm one tough dude. Seriously. Never seen anyone as tough as me. Never seen anyone persevere through this type of stuff. Hell no. That's my whole thing. I mean, it depends on what you think makes you gangster, you know? Because most of these niggas, they just think they gangster because they reckless. Like, that's not gangster. Being reckless isn't gangster. No, I mean, it depends on the position you're in,
You know, DZ, it's a possibility.
too. You know what I mean? But, like, at some point, you have to incorporate being smart. At some point, you have to try to work on self-preservation, which for me, that was the hardest part because I'm not built to care about it because I really am a gangster. You feel me? At some point, you got to learn.
In my experience, guys that I have known that have been genuinely tough never talk about it. Yeah, those are the ones you need to watch out for, the quieter guys.
How to move correctly. You got to learn how to hustle. You got to learn how to win financially. It's not just about being tough. I mean, that's the thing. Like the Batman thing, it's a whole approach to the streets and everything. That's what people don't understand. You know, like y'all just walk in the streets. Me, I study criminals and I study the corrupt. It's different. Like we're totally different.
Boy, I'll say.
Because they don't spend their time looking at and researching what I do. You feel me? Because they ain't me.
We're having a real good night here, nigga.
They don't do what I do. You know? So it's like, it never leaves me. It's just like, I enjoy it, man, personally. Because I make it my job. Like, I make that whole, like, aura of being my actual job. You know what I mean?
Platty is here. He's an old friend of Negative 43 TV. And researching? Yeah, Platty. I know.
But, like I said, as far as the Valley, I'm pretty much done with it. Like, I'm going to do my Batman stuff, but it's just for me, for my celebrity on here. Like I said, it's basically a fashion show. That's all. On the catwalk. On the catwalk.
Oh, boy.
I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk.
No.
On the catwalk. That's me. You know what I mean? Because, like,
Right said Fred. Do you know how fucking gangster those guys were? They weren't.
everything else, I mean, it's just pointless. I'm just waiting right now, man. I really hope that Christina is with me soon. Because I'm ready to go have some fun, man. For real.
You don't need to be having fun. You need to be getting a job.
I know that much.
No, you don't.
But like I said, it's slowly coming together. It's just for me, I feel like it's just slow. It's too slow. Like I don't like waiting. I've been waiting forever, man. Like I'm supposed to have blessings over pouring. Like honestly, like I'm being patient, but it's just hard. You know what I mean? Because like I'm supposed to have like a waterfall of blessings coming to me, like one after the other, and I see signs of it. But like, I just think like it doesn't need to be slow. Like it needs to come. Feel me? But you know, I don't know what God has in store for me. So who knows? Who knows what else is coming around the corner? I don't know.
If God is real, and I choose to believe that He is, I don't want to say you're effed here because I did just allude to God and everything. You're done. If God is real, you're over with.
Nobody knows, you know. So I figure He's got a lot more blessings in store for me. But like I said, I don't know. There was some other stuff too in the readings in the past that said a certain environment was the environment that I would excel in. So I'm really considering it because I'm like, y'all don't understand. If I can get that $1,000 bonus, there's a chance that I could completely turn this.
A weed vape that's complicated. Wow, that's something. Most of the ones I've seen You either press one button, you click it 5 times to turn it on, and then hold it in and hit it. That can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, and it takes some getting used to. You can do that. You can turn it off so it doesn't go off in your pocket and whatnot. A lot of them I see lately, you just hit them.
It's all around. And I think that might be part of God's plan and what is supposed to happen. But it's like, I just wish that I would actually just come into these millions of dollars in the money so I wouldn't have to worry about all that. I'm not trying to struggle. I'm not trying to go through these things again, man. It's too hard. Like, I work too hard, man. You know, real talk.
Bullshit.
But I do think it'd be cool to do the Batman thing somewhere else. So definitely consider.
As I say, you went back to Brownsville because it's the only place in the fucking world that you can do this without being harassed by the general public or being put into some kind of a psychiatric unit.
Considering that, I don't know. I already have.
What I just said about the psychiatric unit, forget it. Of course, that never happens anymore. Society just doesn't give a fuck.
I have it kind of figured out in my mind, but there's some other places that I'm thinking about. But I already have it figured out in my mind, like how I could do it somewhere, and it may actually work. And I'd be able to get a ton of videos for what I do, you know, but it's just not prime time for me, man. It's really just not. And people make it so hard to move around and do anything, and it'd be the same people, always envious and jealous, right? Always overcompensating. It'd be the same exact people, same exact one.
Well, I haven't been overcompensating up to this point because I didn't feel the need to. And this really isn't overcompensation either. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to roll a joint. Get ready. Smoke them if you got them. Time is coming up soon on Negative 43 TV. We love our weed around here.
They be everywhere. So it's like I got to work around all that. And I don't know. They just don't make anything easy, man. Because they're always discriminating. Seriously. So it's like, how do you do things when you're surrounded by them?
Yeah, bong party at DZ's out in the middle of nowhere. It sounds wonderful.
You know what I mean? And they just keep on like making it difficult to move around and do what you do. And that's the thing about like having money. Like I've had a lot of money all the time.
Maybe we'll run a bunch of tents this year and we'll descend on you, DZ.
Because I go out and get it. I'm really smart. I'm a genius. But even when you got money, like I'd go into places. I remember I was in a club. I had just made, I think like over $100,000. And I go to the club and I still got to.
I can't find my pen. Boy, that's common. What I finally started doing was putting my pen in the same place all the time. I don't have to think about it anymore. Those are easily misplaced.
Deal with people, like one of them was sitting there like whining, complaining, whatever, running their mouth, you know. And it's like when you have more money, that's the time that they tend to target you. That's the time that they tend to do that because they can see it on you, like they smell it on you. That's the thing. Everybody's cool when they think you ain't nobody and ain't doing well. The minute you get this bread, all y'all care about is money. I've just never cared about money like that, man. I don't care. And that's what it keeps telling me is God is going to make you rich, filthy rich, all over again, because
it certainly does, crazy. And all it needs is a little bit of Photoshop.
You don't care about it. So I know that's real. I know that's happening. That makes sense. But, you know, I don't know, man. I honestly think it'd be cool. I can't wait to be in that position again, you know, where I ain't got to worry and I can just go do whatever the hell I want when I want. Like, I honestly would love that. That would be cool. But like I said, we all go through ups and downs. It's life, man. You know, we all go through.
And some of us go through downs followed by downs, followed by another down period. You see where this is going, right?
Phases, and what people don't get is you have to struggle. Every time you struggle, that's when all the real money comes. If you don't struggle, you ain't gonna make no money.
Oh, you weren't here when I talked about what I got today, DZ. I got a hold of my guy on the phone. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna get a bag, Christmas tradition and everything. Get nice bag of skunk weed and get a nice bag of gummies for my buddy for Christmas. He says, okay. I said, well, okay, how much? He says, 55, which I was just astonished. Last year, which was about this time last year, the last time I bought pot, I spent $70 on it and had no problem with it. I said, $55. How much are the gummies? He says, no, that's for the whole thing. $45 for the quarter and $10 for a bag of gummies the size of my fist.
I mean, if you don't go up and down, I'm super proud of that. That's the first thing I tell people. I've been up, down, like for real, and I just see so many people trying to copy me, especially on the internet. I see so many people that act like they have life experience and they have none. By the way, that Wes Watson dude, he's super whack. Wes Watson is weak. He's not even strong. Like,
wait a minute, what kind of pen battery are we talking about? The kind that you screw like 1 gram carts into?
He looks like a little guy.
Or any cart that'll screw into it, I suppose, would be a better way of putting it.
And I just saw that, like, basically he just went through something.
Okay.
Probably karma. But that dude's just a full-blown narcissist. I saw when he was talking to that guy on the stage, and that didn't work out. Like, he's corny. He's a Freemason too. He completely sold his soul. Any of these people that you see on these advertisements on YouTube?
Yeah, I have a battery for my screw ends. Just plug it into the USB.
Or on your TV or in the news, they're Freemasons. They sold their soul. That's what these people don't get. If you're a part of the system, oh, you sold your soul. Don't sit there and act like you don't know what you did. You all sold your soul. If you work for this system, you already sold your soul. It's common sense. You work for a system.
I think we have a first on the show this evening on Negative 43 TV. Negasonic middle-aged dickhead is about to get a haircut while listening to the show. Groovy.
Like you're a slave. Do you feel like yourself when y'all work for this system? No, right? You got to do what you're told. See, that's what I would never do. That's why people make me laugh. Because they think they can tell me something, but they don't understand they can't tell me nothing.
One way that you can tell that I'm smoking actual marijuana this evening is it makes my mouth dry. Drier than the carts. Believe me, I'm going to go get a Coke Zero. I'll be right back. Negative 43 TV.
Nothing. At all. I'm in a totally different league. You know what I mean? Gangsters don't work for other people. It never works out. You know, we have to sometimes just to get by and get to the next stage or make some money to invest, but it's just not how it's supposed to be. Truthfully. You know, but yeah, I mean, y'all don't get it, man. My income is going to continue to increase on here. I'm going to continue to pick up pace. I know what I'm doing with this. You know, like I said, right now it's just hard with my hand the way that it is. Once that heals, if that gets better, I mean, we getting right back to it, man. And I'm probably going to use a little different approach than I've ever used. We're going to do things a little differently because I'm not going out my way no more. It's another one. So, you know,
yeah, if the person cutting your hair is a normie, this is going to be quite an experience for them.
You know, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out somehow. But yeah, like I said, that's why I need that $1,000.
I can hear it now. Who's the crazy guy and who's the guy that thinks he's a DJ?
All a bonus because maybe I will get a bike, but it'll be one that's actually good and actually works right. Right. And I'm not going to the same place. I'm going somewhere else. Like I said, I'm definitely filing a lawsuit. It's ridiculous, man. Like they should refund my money 100%. But it is what it is. I don't really care. to be real. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, nobody back talks me. Nobody sits there and worries about what I'm doing more than me. Like, the internet is weird, man. It's all fake. None of it exists. I'm just telling you the truth. And it's just funny to me. Feel me? 14 in the box. Let's see you do it. Like I said, I continue to do numbers on here. I'm going to continue to get paid. I mean, I have everything that these people want. I live the life and the lifestyle that you want to live, and you can't because you're incapable. All these people, they have a support system. They sit there doing nothing. They're jealous of me. Why? Because they can't.
If I wound up living your lifestyle, I would be quoting Chris Christopherson. Why me, Lord? What have I ever done?
Can't do what I do. That's all it's about. It's just about the fact they can't do what I do. Like, that's fine, but that's not my problem. Right? I don't care how you feel. Feel me? So, like, can't nobody do what I do. That's pretty clear. You know, but Batman is about strength, and that's what I represent, and that's what I am, the strongest in the jungle. And just not worried about nothing, man. Like, I believe in God, man. I just put my faith in God and let go and hope for the best. You know what I mean? I believe in God. I believe that He will work all things out for my greater good. I do. And that's a real strong statement, because right now it just looks impossible. And I don't know, that's what it keeps telling me. It says that's what Batman is about, the fact that no matter how hard it gets, and even when it looks impossible or it is impossible, they say that my mission, my life mission, is impossible.
It is late in the United Kingdom. Please wish Kelchu Bordner a very, very good night.
And that's what the reading was saying, that everybody thought it was impossible. I guess that I'm going to do it and I'm going to prevail somehow. And that makes sense. I would be the only person who could. You know, it's kind of like he says, what's his name? The Keaton guy. Hold on.
The Keaton guy, hold on. Yes, indeed. Hold on. You know, the show's about to get really good when Tyree Sneed says, hold on. There's always that question at times like these, isn't there? Will he be gone 30 seconds? Maybe a minute. Will he be gone 35 minutes to an hour? You always have to wonder with this jackass. So, time for the slider of destiny to take us forward. Okay, didn't have to move it that much at all. Let's see. He'll be running his yap any second. I have faith.
So, yeah, like I said, I mean,
I have timing too.
I don't know. That's what it said it's about. That Batman just keeps on pushing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just put all my faith in God and leave.
Don't type while you're driving, crazy horse. Just the fact that you're listening in your car is more than good enough. Well, type when you get where you're going.
Leave it in His hands. You know, like I said, I feel like God produces my budget. Real talk. But, yeah, like I said, I mean, definitely making more money than all of you people. Definitely make more money than all of you on here. So, I mean, what do you really have to say to that? What could you say? What could you tell me? There's nothing they can tell me, bro. Like I said, y'all can stop and stare and watch me all you want and keep watching me win. Real talk, because that's exactly what Tyree Sneed and Batman is doing, winning. Non-stop, too.
Yeah, while I have everybody here, Christmas Day, when is it going to start? Could be 10 in the morning, could be 1 in the afternoon. It could be anywhere between there, depending on when I get out of the gym. We are going to go over the channel let's see, what is it even called? Something about, most hated, last real N-word left, which is the source material for Viva Las Vegas. I had been saying that it was N-word killer. No, that is not the channel that material was on. N-word killer is a Spreaker archive, a very good one, probably the best one that there is out there. And we'll be taking a look at that at sometime in the future, I would suppose. But yeah, as far as his Christmas Day stuff goes, that's probably going to be Saturday Madness this week.
Feel me? And I just think it's funny that people have a problem with it. Like, who asked you? Y'all get on here and act like I'm not supposed to win. I've been winning forever.
Okay, stoplights is acceptable. Just be quick.
I've been winning since day one. What do you mean? Like what? Nah, bro. When I was in Austin, I was balling. Anywhere I went, I was balling, making tons of money. Like, I don't know what y'all are talking about, bro. I stay getting paper, bro. Real talk. And like I said, I mean, watching y'all on YouTube, like, it's pathetic, man. I'll just be real, bro. It's pathetic. Like the B vlogs, dude. Like I was listening to his little show.
Boy.
Man, that
Here
stuff
we
is pathetic, bro.
go.
He literally trying to pull out every little item he ever owned. And I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like you put up $200 measly on camera and you acted like that was a big deal. You're trying to copy my hustle. I'm who created that showing cash hustle.
Oh,
right?
Christ.
And I always put up like way more than that. And I've done it like a million times. So like it's weird, like you're talking about stuff that means nothing and is all super cheap and lying about prices. Like who cares, bro? All you're doing is overcompensating. This dude said, I'm a swell guy. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. I'm a swell guy. Like he trying to prove his worth. Like that's how weak he is. He trying to prove his worth to actual people.
Trying to prove your worth makes you weak now, does it? Actually, you kind of need to prove yourself every day in one way or another. What the fuck are you talking about?
People who have nothing, like who are sitting there in Benton Harbor, Michigan with nothing, struggling all the time.
Oh, God, again.
Miserable. And literally, I'm talking like they're completely impoverished. Dilapidated circumstances, the whole picture, man, is.
Whenever he says dilapidated circumstances, that is him lashing out. That's exactly what that is. And here is Troll Team 6. We've already had one winner. See if we can't scare up another one for you and smoke them if you got them die.
They've never had any bread. None of those people. Never have, never will, never been successful. And that's why they mad. Because they couldn't do what I did on here. I succeeded on here. They didn't. They failed. They never were able to make it on here. Just like French toast. And that's it. French do-si-do. All right. I said French do-si-do got to sit over there on Facebook and do his reels. Let him do that. Real talk. I'm glad he's not on YouTube. I'm glad he left this platform because he was kind of irritating.
I'll be goddamned. I did mute. Right after I mentioned it. And you know what the funny thing is? I hadn't even smoked it. I just called smoke 'em if you got 'em. I hadn't even partaken at that point, and I muted myself. Clumsiness is a virtue only on Negative 43 TV.
You know, he never really talked about anything. He never made any coherent sense, you know? And all he did was just sit there and be envious and jealous. So it's like, he's got his own problems. You know what I mean?
No, I was actually muted. Now, if I could have cheated there, actually, I guess. But I did. I just couldn't do it. I knew I had muted, so hell, it's all fun.
Him and that brother, the family don't even like him.
Yeah, I did roll a joint, and I hadn't even lit it at that point. I'm gonna change that right now. Stop talking so much.
Clear as day. So, like I said, for me, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, man. Like I said, these people out here are so weird and petty, man. They be more focused about you than they focus about themselves, and then they wonder why they ain't getting nowhere and they all struggling. I know why they mad. They mad because they constantly having to make payments on everything.
All right, kids, here goes.
Like I said, I mean, even if you got money, y'all don't know how to handle it. Y'all don't know how to budget money. I'm like financial connoisseur. Are you serious? Oh, I know how to handle money.
You son of a bitch. I just wasted a great hit because you said something so mind-numbingly stupid. I couldn't even. Fuck you, man. You owe me a hit of weed.
The right way. I never wasted money. I just gave all my money to other people, helping people. It's different.
Attempt number 2.
So, like I said, I mean, when you got people like that on this network, like V Vlogs, and he's sitting there and pulling out every item he ever had, you know, and talking about how he's a renter and trying to act like he's bragging, like, yeah.
Oh, you mean like every time you start taking inventory, whenever you start feeling a little insecure?
Yeah, bro, it sounds about right, man. You know, you have no self-awareness at all.
So what's the fucking difference? Tell me.
Oh, you really are a narcissist. You're funny. You and Nutty are like a match made in heaven. All y'all over there, like that, they belong together. Real talk. I have nothing to do with them. Like, no, I just enjoy the back and forth watching it. You're my entertainment, and I just like try to get in the mix sometimes for my entertainment because it's fun.
Oh, I announced you as winner, but I'll do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, our latest winner in the mute game here on negative 43 TV, as Troll Team say.
Never said that we were on an equal playing field. I mean, you gotta understand something, man. You got a dude that runs around the internet calling himself the Roast King, right? When I was doing roasting, I called it something totally different, and y'all should remember the name. Like I said, I made a diss song. He's still copying the title of that diss song because clearly it made a very huge impact, you know, with him and how he feels, right? He's in a steel field about it. Still to this day, this was like...
All I can say is, oh yeah!
Decades ago, like years ago, right? And you got to remember, when I was the Roast King, I've always been the Roast King. I am now and always. But when I was...
You're the Roast King. I beg to differ. I am the Roast King. You cannot hang with me. I've been roasting you probably in a 95% original form since this entire thing started. You try it. No notes, no nothing. Right off the top of my stoned head.
Actually doing it like on camera, like taking time out my day, my rich, wealthy day to do it. Like I said, I have like over $300,000 in the bank.
No, you don't. No, you don't. What the fuck are you even talking about? I've been stopping this a lot this evening, and statements like that are a good reason to stop. $300,000 since when, buddy? Well, I'm kind of waiting here. Oh, wait, what's that? You don't have any money at all. No, you don't. You just said a couple days ago you were down to your last $6. Mm-hmm. And what were you going to do with it? You were looking to deposit your last $6. You really aren't that stupid. No other way to put it.
You had nothing and still have nothing. I mean, you haven't even seen like a grand ever. So you just make up digits that you'll never, amount to and never have.
Oh, Christ.
Right? So, I mean, you can't act like we're in the same boat. I mean, I went worldwide independently with my rap music. Y'all can't even touch a couple of hundred views. I mean, just like that dude, he puts out his little fake music, his DJ Dinky Dink stuff. It does like 30 views every time. Nobody wants to hear that nonsense. I'm just being real, bro. Nobody's listening to him. They got no voice. And that's the thing, like, you don't get, I tried to do y'all a favor. I tried to include you over here in what I do and give you a chance to speak and give you a voice. And you tried to take advantage of it. You did weirdo stuff because that's what you do with any real opportunity. Like, you could tell yourself whatever you want.
Wasn't the chat closed in this one?
To try to coax your ego and comfort yourself because you're uncomfortable with reality, right? But the reality is that this white boy has run circles around not only you, but everyone you see on your TV. I mean, you're nowhere close to me. You never would be. It's not about how I'm doing now either, or what I have, or like, that's the thing. They act like I'm supposed to have money right now or always, or somehow that means they're competing. No, you got to count all the money I made and spent.
No, we don't. Nobody has to do that. You just claimed not 3 minutes ago to have $300,000. And now you're broke again. Of course, we all know that, but God, he's not even... Most people that lie have a certain interest in keeping their lies straight. This dude just doesn't care.
You got to count all these assets I got still. You got to count everything I went through. I mean, all that counts. Like, y'all could never compare to me, bro. And that's why they mad, because they know I'm way out of their league.
You're right.
I'm way out of everybody's league, man. I'm way out of these fake celebrities' league. Ain't none of these celebrities real celebrities. They're all people trying to harvest my energy and copy me, and they're all demonic, and they sell their soul to Satan. That's the truth. See, y'all watch TV. I don't, because it's embarrassing.
You don't watch TV because you don't have one. Yeah, not only that, you don't have a place to stay. Apparently, seems like you're not going back to mommy's house every night now. I don't know. It might have been a grinder date or three involved with that. But you're complaining about being bitten by ants. That tells me you're sleeping at the spider tree inn.
Like when me and Christina kick back and we watch stuff, it's probably going to be like Netflix or something. And just movies. I love watching movies. I stay watching movies.
You need to work.
Like, we'll just have like a movie night all the time.
You need to work.
You know what I mean? Get like some popcorn. Honestly, I want us to get another home, and I want to get like our own little AMC theater built in there. Maybe not AMC, but just, a little mini theater that has like surround sound. Like, that would be so cool. That way I can just sit in there all the time with her. And
nowadays, you can have surround sound. With almost any TV that you buy nowadays, you can do that. Just have to buy the speaker set to go with it. What you're describing is something that's available to the everyday guy. Nobody has home theaters built anymore.
Chilling there and
kind of went the way of the projectionist. You know what I mean?
Probably get like a bookshelf, like a library, and build it in there. That way I can grab a book when I want and just go in there and sit down and read. Like, I want stuff like that. I'm going to be honest, man. Like, I usually don't gloat. Like, I wish the best for everyone, but I'm going to be honest, man.
Say hello to Lobster, and I did not mean to launch parts for you.
Some of the things these people be saying, it just be making me feel better about myself. Real talk, they don't make me feel bad. They make me feel good. Like, when Nutty talk about how he's literally, like, tricked off everything and, like, everything was a waste and how he's done nothing but make mistakes and fail, like, that makes me feel awesome, bro. Honestly, it does, because it's like, I never made a mistake. It's just things other people did to me, like you, who were jealous. So it makes me just feel, like, great inside. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, just super satisfied. You know what I mean? So thank you for that, Nutty.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm going to rewind this a little bit more. And what the hell, we'll do one more after this. He's had a pretty darn big day, so we'll press on for a little while anyway. I mean, hell, if I'm not here for 3 hours nowadays, I feel like I didn't even do a show. You know what I mean?
Feel good. Like when Nutty talk about how he's literally like tricked off everything and like everything was a waste and how he's done nothing but make mistakes and fail. Like, that makes me feel awesome, bro. Honestly, it does, because it's like, I never made a mistake. It's just things other people did to me, like you, who were jealous. So it makes me just feel, like, great inside. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, just super satisfied. You know what I mean? So thank you for that, Nutty. That's a wonderful Christmas present.
Oh, my God. Let's punch him. Well, I'm just kidding, algorithm. Or am I?
Right? I just think it's so funny, bro. You know what I mean? Because he over 50, bro. I'm 35, man. A lot of these people, Coach Eli's over 50. I found that out.
It didn't go through anybody's head, did it, Lobster?
Just had a birthday. He's over 50, son. That boy is getting up there. He's a dinosaur. That boy is old. I didn't know that. I didn't know they all that old. I'm 35. I'm younger than all these fools.
You're 35. You look like you're 50, and you probably have the... I don't know, the internal workings of a 65-year-old.
Nowhere near your generation. I act more old school than you, but I be forgetting I got to remind myself, this is a 50-year-old man. What do I look like arguing with him? He's over 50. I'm 50. Right? That boy's over 50. Like, I can't be arguing with these people. I can't be mad at them like they're over 50.
I'm 63. I'll be 64 late this coming April. What's it to you? comma, you inverted nipple, you.
You know, I respect my elders, bro, for real. For real. So yeah, like I said, let them do what they do. It just be making me feel good, you know what I mean? Because he really admit like that he failed. Like that stuff funny to me. But me, I'm making all the right moves. If I can get to 50, man.
Yeah, I just flashed back to like a shop scare film that I saw when I was like 14 years old. There's one kid's working on a lathe in the wood shop, and the other kid walks by, and all of a sudden the board kicks back, and the next thing you know, the kid walking by, he's impaled as fuck.
And if I make it to 50, bro, I'm gonna be in good shape. Real talk, because I got like my priorities straight. Like I have my mind right. Like I understand what I'm doing. I know my purpose in life completely. Like, and I think that's what they really mad at and jealous at. A lot of them is they like, man, I wish I had his ambition and his vision.
All right, everybody, Lobster is stepping out of the chat, but he'll be working. Thanks for listening.
I was that age. I think a lot of them really reminisce and look back and they're like, man, I wish I was as focused and determined and strong as him. And they look back and they're like, man, I was making all these mistakes and I never had money like.
Now, I actually was around a guy that was using, I think they call it a planer, and it kicked back and it put the biggest damn dent in this metal cabinet that you've ever seen in your life. Oh my God, I thought Mr. Van Arsdale was going to beat the kid to death.
He has. It's not because I have an advantage, it's because.
Not really, but yeah, that was when, you know, spankings and stuff could still happen. But yeah, I was colossally stupid on the kid's part. I'll admit that.
I'm me. It ain't no privilege. That privilege stuff don't exist. It's that I have the right mentality. I got the right attitude. And that's why they say those things to pretend, because they have to try to say something to pretend that they're, you know, to make themselves feel better about themselves. They got to.
My daughter is 41. That'll get the feeling old part done for you, kids. You'll love it.
Say something about someone else that isn't true. And that's just petty, man. I'm not with it.
Okay. What happened here? Oh, okay. I see what happened here. I think we're about done with Bat's rule, is what I think.
Like I said, I don't get what the point of that is.
No, not quite.
Let people do what they do. But yeah, like I said, that's all, man. People gonna be jealous of you when you're on top. Oh, and B-Vlogs, it does matter in your case, and I'm gonna tell you why it matters. Because you can't rap and your music all sounds like you're playing a xylophone. Okay? Like with one finger. It's pretty odd. So yeah, it matters for you because you need to fix those beats up.
Yep. Time stands still. Nah. Nope. Never has, never will.
Okay? And when you do that, maybe we can talk about a record deal. But as of right now, it ain't happening. By the way,
my grandkids are 8 and 5.
Your picture, all I saw is that you're super scrawny and you're little. Like, I didn't realize you were that small. Like, B-Vlog is a very small individual. He little. So I understand now why, you know, he's so terrified. So let him do what he do, man. He like everybody over there, and that's it. But like I said, let them fail. We're going to keep on winning, and that's it. Keep your eye on Tyree Sneed. 1. Easy, baby, baby. Don't forget the baby.
What the fuck did that even mean? I don't know. So I know you don't know either. So I feel a little bit better about myself. That was, of course, Tyree Sneed and Bat's Rule. Right here on Negative 43 TV. It's 38 minutes past the hour. Wherever you are, I'm Richbartone. And we're about to get right back up on into this thing. Let me see. 3 days ago. No, I don't want that one. Clicking on live over the Batman tapes. And it is, once again, the Batman tapes. That is also a great way to establish a YouTube channel by changing the name of your channel every 3 to 10 days. It's just brilliant, isn't it? So we had a little series going here. Let's go with the one that I have listened to the most, or do I go for the shorter one? Oh, what the hell. I have half an idea of what's going on with this one. I may even have more of an idea than Tyree Sneed did. So we click on this, and I can tell you right now that what we're going to be listening to is just a little bit of stupidity called Money in the Bank YouTubers What you think. Lesson 4 right here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Richbartone. He's Tyree Sneed. And I'm almost at a point where I just simply don't know what to say about this guy anymore. I'm not quite there. Let's go.
All right, bear with me a second.
Already. That's a hot start. Bear with me for a second. He hadn't even been live 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's the best that he could do. My goodness gracious, mercy me. His incompetence knows no bounds. None whatsoever. Time to grab the slider and see if something, anything, doesn't happen. Here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, I see movement. Saw movement way back here.
How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully you're doing good.
I was doing good, but then you started talking.
Like I said, man, just trying to muster up whatever strength I got left in me after what I went through and what I've been going through, which, like I said, it's 100% real. It's real as it gets, actually. Like I said, nobody would be able to handle it the way that I have. Nobody could go through what I've been through. Nobody would be able to withstand all this. You feel me? But Tyree Sneed is extremely.
I will say this: Cyrax couldn't live your life, and King Cobra JFS, him of the carp lips, couldn't live your life either. The sad thing is that's saying fucking nothing.
Strong. Right. So, first of all, that money's in the bank already. Right. So, what that means is I think I'm around like $300 already, like $300 already. And remember, there's no way to talk down on money you don't have. Because
now he says here that he's up to $300, but in what we just watched, he said that he's probably not going to make it this month.
No one on this network even has $300. Then you got to remember, I'm already wealthy as it gets, wealthier than all your celebrities. So I'm pretty smart, right? I mean, there always has to be a starting point, and this isn't a starting point, right? Just like I said, I made over 11 racks and paying for a hotel every day, every other day when I was running the food truck.
Wasn't that colossally stupid? Absolutely every day that you spent laid up in a motel room was money that you could have spent on rent. Of course, I imagine that since your credit is utterly destroyed, it might be kind of hard to find a place. I'll bet you could, but no, better to blow it out your ass living in one-star motels, and you weren't running a food truck. You weren't running the food truck. You were probably just cleaning up. You weren't even cooking.
Right?
Yeah.
Had bank accounts with over $300,000+ in them, all invested in the best stocks money can buy because I know how to invest. Right?
You bet, DZ. You bet.
Right? Spent like over $30,000 something on my birthday in Vegas. Right? Was in San Antonio with over $60,000. Right? This is all separate money. Right?
And it's all gone. Every last fucking penny of what you're describing is gone. And the last one may very well be a lie. Negative 43 TV.
Was making all that oil money for years. Right? Like, I think it's funny when people get on the internet and they pretend they know you, but yet you've never seen me not make money. You've never seen me not like end up putting money on camera, like something. Like, I've always made money. Hold.
And now it's blatant grift time on Negative 43 TV.
Look.
Well, come on, guy. All right. Gonna make me grab the slider of destiny again. I've been doing this quite a bit today. Okay, let's look. Oh, there's the bouncy circle.
Right? Nothing's changed. Not with that. Never has, never will. Right? So, like I said, why do y'all try to pretend talk? Like I haven't been that dude since day one for, I don't know, this entire time span.
Oh man, I hope you're right, DZ. I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Like I said, it's basic stuff, man. It's difficult just because of the
Maybe you'll get something else with built-in muscles. Boy, that was fun.
setup, the way
And can you imagine what that smelled like?
that things are, like the way everything is set up. Like I said, like that's all negligence. That's all like them dropping the ball and them being slow here. Like I said, they all are. I mean, they don't make any sense. Like who builds stuff like this? Like honestly, like it's just common sense, but that's what they lack. But then they want to run around saying, yeah, these people got so much money. Yeah, they got money, but I'm the one who got targeted because I had all the money.
They got money, but I'm the one that got targeted because I had all the money. You probably have never heard those words in that order in your life. I know I haven't.
Make that make sense. Like what? They got money, but they can't afford to run their businesses and pay their bills for their businesses so they can at least...
You're right, DZ. At this time, it would be a good idea for me to remind his pay pigs, buy this man a scooter. Do that. They're only $3.50 right now at Sam's Club.
At least have stock within the business. All right, come on, bro. Here I am talking about you, right in front of your face, like I do every day, right? And ain't nothing anyone can do about it, right? Like I said, these people are nobody. They're all cowards. So, like I said, me personally, I just think it's funny.
You personally are, in fact, a nobody coward, but go on with what you were saying.
Man, like real talk, bro. I was making over what 10 grand a month when I was out in North Carolina, going to college, full apartment paid for, right? Then you people act like what's mine belongs to you. Like what's mine belongs to me. That's all my money. Like what are you talking about? And then these people, these narcs,
I
right?
have to go back a little bit because I was screwing around, admittedly lighting a joint. And perhaps I wasn't listening to this as closely as perhaps I ought to.
Bro, I was making over what 10 grand a month when I was out in North Carolina, going to college, full apartment paid for, right? Then you people act like what's mine belongs to you. Like what's mine belongs to me. That's all my money. Like what are you talking about? And then these people, these narcs, right? Like Carly Fiorina.
Not that big a deal anyway.
Right, allegedly, right? Wanted to play games with my money.
All right.
Like,
whoa.
It's my money.
There we go.
You know what I mean? But yeah, when I was in North Carolina, bro, man, I was getting over like 10 grand a month. And that ain't nothing compared to what I should be getting and what I should have gotten then. She wouldn't even pay the tuition. Even the college down here was like tripping. They're like, she's ridiculous. Like, she just didn't want to do it. Same thing, trying to sabotage. All of this comes from Carly Fiorina. It's not allegedly. I mean, it's right in front of everyone. All of it. She's done it in front of people, right? And the fact is she's a nobody and she's powerless. And like I said, she failed with Hewlett Packard. She failed in the election. That's why she got caught in her lies in that plan.
She did fail at both of those things, but anyway.
Parenthood scam.
Anyway. Yeah.
Which I haven't even looked into. Real talk. I haven't even looked into any of that. That's how much I don't pay attention to y'all, because y'all don't exist in my world. I don't know anything about y'all. I could care less. That's what's so funny. I'm over here always living my life, beautiful life at that. Like, you have my old emails where I told you I'm looking for love. Like, I want love. I'm not really concerned about anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I told you that straight up when I was younger. When I was getting a little bit of money, like, I was looking for Christina. Seriously. I was looking for who I love. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? That's the way we all should aspire to be. I've heard a lot of people say that too, that a lot of people should aspire to be me. So the question is, why don't they? You feel me?
Because they're smarter than you are, because they just want a better life then you don't realize just how down and out you are because you're constantly lying to yourself. You are one of the absolute poorest people in the whole of the country. You know it. I know it. Everybody here on Negative 43 TV knows it. You're fooling absolutely no one. As always, you're as down. You're as low gets. The only thing that would make it worse is if somehow you were living in the sewer.
But yeah, I don't know, man. People be mad weird, bro, especially on here.
And I guess he will be living in a sewer whenever he begins to believe that he's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. God knows he's starting to look like one.
Especially on here.
The whole hunchback thing and everything, don't you know?
Feel me? I mean, name a time I haven't been successful. I called up the Buns Dot on my radio show. I told him
he should have a turtle shell pattern tattooed on his hunchback.
I was sitting on over like 60 grand, right? Like I said, in Vegas, I went all the way down. I risked going back to about 5 grand to my name, and I ended up going to $23,000 in one day.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't do traveling freak shows anymore. He could be the human question mark.
And they were offering me every coupon, put me in a customized free suite and everything. Kind of sounds like a guy who's always been successful. So I'm just saying. I mean, right now I'm wearing, like I said, these are like Gucci loafers. They cost a couple of racks, right? But okay. You people always...
These are what I'll take it back just a little bit. He was mentioning that he was walking around in Gucci loafers. I remembered it, and sure enough, here we are.
Time I haven't been successful. I called up the Buns Dot on my radio show. I told him I was sitting on over like 60 grand, right? Like I said, in Vegas, I went all the way down. I risked going back to about 5 grand to my name, and I ended up going to $23,000 in one day. And they were offering me every coupon, put me in a customized free suite and everything.
They were offering him coupons at the casino. Boy, so much of that is a lie. So much of that is a lie. And just this last Saturday, we all watched the movie that proves this, what you just said is a lie.
Kind of sounds like a guy who's always been successful. So I'm just saying, I mean, right now I'm wearing, like I said, these are like Gucci loafers. They cost a couple of racks, right? But you people always want to say something.
Now, assuming, and I may have said this earlier, that these are really Gucci loafers, first of all, you got them at the pawn shop, you got them at Goodwill. Okay, you got them at Goodwill, assuming you're telling the truth, and you're not. But if you are, loafers are called loafers for a reason. I'm assuming hard-soled shoe. The absolute worst shoe you could wear to walk as much as you walk for no reason every single day. Have fun.
That's not there. Like, the dude stays balling. When I was in Corpus Christi, I met Cali Muscle. Shook hands with him. He started talking about Hollywood and Illuminati and how he's a sellout. And I went my own direction, and I just lost all respect for him the minute that he did that. You know what I mean? So it's like that would make some sense, yeah, but I was not aware that he even had them there. I just don't care, man. I just don't care what people have to say, because I'm the rich white, like, yuppie. Like, that's me. Not none of these people. All these other people are just a bunch of...
He doesn't know what yuppie means. Yuppie, of course, means young urban professional. There's nothing young about you. You're certainly urban. Homeless is a really, really urban thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Professional, you're no professional. They mean a degreed professional, doctors, lawyers, that kind of stuff. You're a homo.
Posers, a bunch of bottom feeders, and they all wish that they could be me. You feel me? Like, I'm the one who should be a complete snob, but I'm not, because I'm down to earth. I'm down to earth and I'm independent and I'm a man. Like, I got to get up and do my own stuff and go get it. Just
He is limping on one foot, and there we go, Nega. I am not a know-it-all. I'm just a know quite a bit.
like right now, right?
Not a know-it-all.
And I'm content with that in a lot of ways because it makes me a lot stronger than any of you, that's for sure. It makes me stronger than anyone because there's no choice.
No matter what.
Right? You have to get...
There it is. DZ bringing it home no matter what. They're just another pair of shoes he got from a thrift store for $5 or $10.
Stronger. Right? Y'all don't get what I'm going through, how horrible it is, man. I mean...
Yeah, I just saw a video not too long ago about how Gucci used to be really high line and now it's like, yeah, outlet store shit.
Nothing anyone could tell me, especially you gonna come respectful, especially while I'm going through this. Hell no. So, like I said, I mean, is there anything else?
The Sneedville rabbit hole is so deep it takes more than one brain to contain it all. That's for sure.
Carly Fiorina allegedly had to hire this whole task force. They couldn't stop me, couldn't hold me back. I mean, it's tons of people. Right? I'm one person by myself, dolo, never back down. Like I said, won every single time. Even the agents that they're paying off, right? And that's not alleged. I mean, that's in front of all of us. They're paying off people and making them their agents, and I'm still winning. I'm still winning. G-checking and sunning anybody who's an agent. That's exactly what it is. It's agents. I'm Jason Bourne. There's nothing funny about this. This isn't a movie.
He's claimed to be Jason Bourne many, many, many times before. So for you newbies out there, this is nothing new.
That's what you people don't get. This is my life, right? So, like I said, when you people, you think you got problems, tune into my station and you'll see that you don't have problems. Like, all y'all got it super easy. Sit down, be quiet, sit on your couch, eat your popcorn, and be quiet. Y'all don't have no problems. Quit whining. Like, real talk, bro. All y'all are soft. All of you. Your whole society is soft. Soft as a cupcake. Right? Facts. So, like I said, for me, personally, like, I don't know, bro. I don't really be caring what people have to say. I don't know. I don't pay attention, bro. You know what I mean? I've accomplished too much. Like I said, I built all these businesses, my own record label. I worked bar security for, I don't know, like 6+ years at least.
Blah.
Did amazing in that. Was the best at what I did. I've worked for a lot of security companies.
He's talking about the Rooster, and eventually he got fired because of all of the phone calls. Sorry about your luck. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Man, like, I've done a lot of security work, so it's like I understand the game. You know what I mean? And like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of stuff that happened to me is I just realized that, like, the people that I was working for, basically, that, I mean, they were criminals. And I had no idea, because I'm just working, surviving. That's all I do, is I just work. I work hard. But I just realized, like, these are thieves and criminals, right? And then, like, what happened is basically one of them tried to set me up like them narcs always do and tried to blame shift.
This portion of our program is brought to you by Walking in Circles for No Reason at All, now with more rain than ever.
And put on me everything that they created when they told me everything was going to be the opposite. And they tried to set me up in the weirdest way because, like I said, they try to use the fact that you're really tough and the best at what you do against you, right? So, I mean, basically, like every plot that villains create, Batman foiled the plot.
As soon as Charles Schwab sends the mute game. Y'all funny.
I repeat, Batman foiled the plot. And, I won, and that was it. And then after that, I mean, that's basically what created Batman.
Okay, when he says he was working at bar security, most of the time he's talking about the time that he spent at the Dizzy Rooster in Austin. Again, he got fired because too many phone calls. But what he did there, other than bar back and washing dishes, every now and again they would put him out front to check IDs. Sitting on a stool, checking IDs. No heavy-handed, any damn thing.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, I put these illegal organizations out of business, right? And there's no qualms about it. There's no question about it. You got people on here that are mad at me for what I've already accomplished and done. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody. We talked about all this publicly. Feel me? Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it to you, something that we've been over a million times. You know, so it's like,
it's the top of the hour wherever you may be in the world. This is Negative 43 TV, Sneedville Purgatory.
On my side of the coin, right? I mean, like, when have I not been successful?
Ever?
I mean, like I said, I created all these arrangements, towed every car for like $110+. Created the arrangement for the car lot, been paying that for years. I mean, that's a lot of money, bro.
You haven't paid on it for about a year and a half because the bill no longer exists because you surrendered the cars for non-payment.
That's a ton of
They are gone. They are oh so gone.
money, bro. You know, think about that. That's every month. You know what I mean? And continue to add more vehicles in it. Like I said, it's not a car.
Troll Team 6 is a Christmas Eve baby. Say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Lot where I sell anything. It's just my own cars, my car collection. So I have a full actual car collection of luxury whips. And instead of people making sense, they want to say things that don't exist.
Like the
Every
car?
car has issues, like I said. Y'all had mechanics that were whatever envious of me, so they messed up my Porsche.
Garbage. Jesus Christ, you need slapped.
And like I said, when I get these blessings and I turn around,
I didn't really mean that, algorithm. Honest.
and if I get all this money, I'm going to have the money to see if it can be fixed. Or I'll just buy a new one and then see if it can be fixed. But that's probably an order of business. It's very important and crucial to me to see if it can be fixed. You know what I mean?
That the celebration happens is what's important, TT. That's right.
So we'll go from there. I went out my way to save that car. I drove it 7 miles on a bent rim. Okay, I'm not joking. Had a friend at the time follow me. He remembers. Okay, and I was literally in a cloud of black smoke. Yeah, like in front of him. I'm talking like a lot of smoke. And I still did it. I pulled it off and I got it where I needed to get it, right? And then eventually, like I said, I had to tow it and put it in the lot. I went out my way to save that car, man. I mean, that's $25,000. You know what I mean? And it may just be a broken seal or something. It could be anything, you know, because he was hating. There wasn't nothing wrong with the car. I used to take it to the main Porsche dealership. I paid a lot of money for all the parts. I mean, there was nothing wrong with that car. So I don't know if he ruined it or not, but we'll find out in the future.
But I'm sure that if the car was ruined, you ruined it, and in all likelihood, you didn't check the oil. It's my guess.
Just the point that people are silly, man. You know, so like I said, I mean, that's me. I got a 300 on like 22-inch rims. Like I said, that just needs another engine. There's no engine in it at all.
Well, first of all, I'm not even going to repeat it. Flexing on a car that he does not own that needs an engine. A very common car that he used to own that needed an engine. WTAF.
Like, it's pretty easy to get an engine like that, man. It's not that hard. You just go to a mechanic. It's just down here, they make everything so difficult because, like I said, they're slow and they don't know what's going on. That's the actual truth. There's no real mechanics down here.
Yes,
so when y'all
there
said that in the
are.
past about mechanics and they work with their hand, yeah, that was just you being envious and jealous. There's no mechanics here. None of these people.
How does that have anything to do with anybody being envious and jealous, you cocksucker? Oh my God, you're just fucking infuriating, which is great. You know why it's good that you're infuriated? Gloves are off, motherfucker. Anybody that's listened to you any length of time at all knows that you deserve actually a lot more than what I do, but you need this.
People or anybody.
You might not need it, but you're gonna get it.
You know what I mean? They're a joke. That's the truth. So, like I said, I mean, that's what jokey people do. They try to overcompensate. You feel me? 27 in the box. Let's see you do it, right? None of you can. I am the Batman. My name is Tyree Sneed. Hopefully my hand is all right, man. I'm doing my best. You know, I don't know. Like, it's pretty hard to deal with, to be honest. It's pretty irritating. But, and I don't want to go into detail, but yeah. But, I mean, what else? I mean, I just can't remember a time where I wasn't balling. I mean, like I said, when I was in Lytle, y'all were calling me the king of Lytle.
You can't recall a time when you weren't balling like right now. Like right now, when you're not balling in any way, shape, or form, however you decide that you're going to define balling. You're simply not doing it.
I was interchanging cars, right? Like I said, I mean, you saw me build what I built right in front of you. You saw me make thousands of dollars right in front of you out of nothing, the Alchemist. I mean, like I said, I mean, I had a BMW, whatever it's called, i6, 6 Series.
You had fucking had. You had this, you had that. Andy Kaufman talked, oh, I've got this, I've got that, well, I've got the other thing too. Oh, I'm from Austin, Texas. I grew up in the ghetto.
Whatever, right? And these people, they tried to correct me, like, who cares? Like, see, that's the thing. You have time to worry about what these cars are called. I just buy them. You see what I'm saying? We're two totally different people. I don't care what a car is called. I'll buy any car because I'm limitless. I'm
not anymore. You won't.
Not looking at the name or trying to get the name right because I don't care, because I'm that abundant. And you will never understand that. And that's what y'all are so upset about, right? I had 2 Mercedes, which one I still own. It's with my friend who owns a dealership. I just haven't reached out to him in forever. And like I said, I got to wait till I have my blessings and have all this money before I do and handle that. Christina can help me with all that too.
You need to wait until the imaginary money that's never coming to arrive so you can have Christina buy it for you. God, you're just a complete ball-gargling freak. But of course you know that, right? Sure you do.
Like, she can really help me to go retrieve my vehicle. It's an E-Class Mercedes in black. He has the keys. He should have everything. It should have the title, everything in there. Okay. And the dealership was doing weird stuff, so I just basically got to figure out everything with the car, if he has it and if I can get in touch with him. But I own that car, right? So it's like, I mean, you know, it's not really a big deal to me at this point, clearly, but I mean, he was a pretty nice guy. He was doing me a favor. I mean, hopefully he kept it, and I don't know if he's still over there or what, you know, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, all those cars cost a lot of money, man.
Block.
I mean, like I said, y'all.
I was muted. That's a block for me. So score 1 for the old man.
Talk about cars. My license is suspended because I was targeted, right? Just like.
Yeah, DZ. Yeah, troll team. Yeah, no, I got a block off there.
I spent all my money when I was targeted. Then I turned around. I sold a 50-acre property for $100,000.
But yes, I was muted.
Right? If there
quick reflexes by the old man.
If there was any foul play with that, with the real estate agent, he'll lose his job and go to jail. right? And anyone who bought that on some malicious stuff stalking me, right, would clearly lose the property, have to forfeit it to me in court, right? I mean, that wasn't smart at all, if that's what you're saying. So not only did I already get to spend the $100K, but now you'll have to fork my property back over to me.
Oh, come on. You got to give me credit for making a good play every now and again. Jeez.
What you're claiming is true. You all said these things on here. Like I said, I don't know who rats on themselves. That's not smart at all. You feel me?
Or done it.
So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I was forced to spend my money because they were doing all this illegal stuff, right? Even though I proved them wrong on their lies.
But wait a minute. Forced to spend your money? I thought holding on to money was just for suckers. You say that all the time. It's an excuse for your being broke, but you say it all the time. Yeah, again.
I mean, no, y'all never want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about how I proved them wrong about their lies. I put everyone in their place and I won. Like completely through and through. And that nothing I did was wrong. It was me standing up for myself. It was all in the right. And I'm a successful businessman that has morals and principles, and I've made every right decision. That's who I am. So when you got these people saying weird stuff, I mean, what's the point? It doesn't make any sense.
The point of saying things to you is getting results like this. That's the entire point.
You know what I mean? Just like when Nutty's on here projecting, he said one day, he said, all you talk about is money. All he talks about is money. I never talk about money, to be honest. I'm only talking about it now because it's relevant, right? So like I said, after that amazing run that's never stopped, I mean, I've stayed making tons of dough. Tons, like hundred thousands of dollars all the time.
Why are you trying to bum money off of everybody on YouTube then? You know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. It's at a point where we don't even have to say it anymore because we all know what he's doing right now.
Made millions every year consecutively. That wasn't a joke. Like, I'm serious. I'm not kidding. So, like, how would a guy who's been a millionaire my entire life since I was 16, since I went out on my own, I've been working since I was 16.
Do you realize that any normal woman that hears this will not be able to get away from you with enough speed to satisfy them? Good God, you really don't listen to yourself. And I mean, I'm happy about it, but dude, man.
I became a multi-millionaire immediately right off the bat. In any environment I'm in, if there was anything like any resources available, any kind of real economy in the valley, oh, I would have already done it all over again. There's no resources here. Zero. Nothing. There's nothing. They won't let me work. There's nothing here. And to work would be a waste of time anyway, because the wage is too low in the valley. Right? So I work doing this. This is my job, you know? So everything can.
That's why you're starving. Come on now. A little bit faster on the uptake there, huh, dummy?
Get turned into something else. Everything just is what it is, as you can see clear as day, right? So like I said, that's all it is just people are mad at me because I stay balling. People are mad at me because I continue to win, right? Like I said, the shoes that I'm wearing on my feet right now cost more than anything any of you can afford. Do you want to continue to talk about money, or do you want to back down and just understand that you could never come close to me? Any of you. Not Jay-Z, not P. Diddy, none of them are rich. They're Masons, they're broke, they own nothing, they're all bankrupt.
They're filthy fucking rich. Both of them. Filthy fucking rich. I think, is Jay-Z a billionaire or darn close to it? I don't get it either, but that's a fact.
Right? Freemasons cannot own anything. They sold their soul. Ma'am. So what do you mean? That system eats its own. That's why you see what's happening to Diddy, right? And he's completely guilty. So, I mean, he deserves every bit of what he goes through. It's called karma, That's the only kind of karma there is. Everything is.
And I think Diddy's a billionaire too. You know, whether you like their music or whatnot, nonetheless, they have been extremely successful, beyond all wildest dreams successful. And he just can't handle it.
Straightforward. So again, what do you mean? I mean, you could type nonsense, but the world don't work that way. And it reflects in everything that you all do. You're a reflection that you make no sense. See what I'm saying? 27 in the box. Jay-Z, same thing, getting his karma. No, he is not innocent. He is guilty. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody knows what Jay-Z has been doing.
You know, I was there for the entire Jenny saga. And to this day, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. What the hell did I just watch, kind of thing?
Behind closed doors, this entire time, there's no question, no qualm about it. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if a corrupt courtroom tried to lie. We all know what that man is. It's clear as day. It's on.
Fuck, she's probably worth $500 million her own self.
Video, bro. What do you mean? I've seen actual people make videos saying Jay-Z was innocent the whole time. Like I said, that's insane to say something that is just so far from reality. I'm talking so far from reality that
How
it
far
doesn't even
is
make coherent
it?
sense. You feel me? So it's like,
This portion of our show is brought to you by Snackies.
number one, when y'all come in here, bro, you don't make me feel anything. I'm not here to entertain you. Quit coming in here and then going out. Quit with all your weirdo antics. Nobody cares, bro. All y'all need a job on here.
Now, I do absolutely remember why she got together with Tyree. It was to spite us. To spite Sneedville is why she physically got together with Tyree Sneed. It was supposed to be a big fuck you to us, but it turned out to be a complete backfire. It turned out to be a fuck you on herself because she let herself in for something that she had been well warned about. But it just gotta stick it to him. I am no Jenny fan. Never forget that she tried to have a GoFundMe taken down for a child that desperately needed surgery. That's a fact.
That's what you need. You need a job. Like I told you day one, you need a job, son. Like I said, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I lived in Atlanta, right? I've talked about it a million times.
So
My
what?
shoe's messing up. I lived in Atlanta,
So what?
paid rent for years.
Bullshit. Go on, though.
Like, I've been everywhere. I've rented apartments out here on top of everything I have. Rented
Yeah, for the whole GoFundMe thing. Yeah, she's going to hell.
hotel homes on top of everything I have. Like I said, we offered ARAP a record deal. I did all this independent. Never had any help. Not financially, not a support system, nothing. I'm a man that I've seen more money than any human being that's ever walked on this planet. I'll say that confidently. So it's like, you pick that guy who's literally Mr. Moneybags, and that's how everybody saw me always. When did that change? You're talking about I got targeted and somehow perception changed? With who? Not anybody relevant who knows what's going on. Not anybody who knows me, I'll tell you that much. So what do you mean? No, I'm Mr. Moneybags. I always have been, always will be. The digits that y'all talk about are nothing to me. Honestly, legit, like they're nothing. What is up with this shoe?
Says Mr. $6 to my name.
Irritate, man. Come on.
He said he not only had $6 to his name, I know I've mentioned this before, but it's so stupid. He has $6 to his name, and his intention was to, quote, deposit it, end quote. Oh, I hope he did.
I have all day. It's irritating.
Yes, you are. Boy, that
So
was
yeah, like
witty.
I said, like, I don't got time for games. I don't got time for people's nonsense. You feel me? Like, I don't care how you feel, bro. And that's what all y'all got to understand already, man. It's clear as day. They know exactly what it is. Like I said, these people sent all their
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Connie's Krusty Charred Cooter. Say hi to C4.
agents their agents had to run back and tell them, like, yeah, that white boy ain't playing. Like, real talk, he crazy. Right? They crazy. They crazy, Craig. Right? That's what happened.
You know, I don't think yeah, God, Lord, I don't think tough guys act like that. There you go. Good job.
Tell them. Like, what? Tell them how y'all fools got sunned on camera. Huh? Huh? Tell them how the people out here thought it was funny. Like, what? Tell them how other people tried to run their mouth. Right? And Batman stepped to them too, and they backed down. Tell them about that. Look at this. Biggest cluster I've ever seen. Like, it's so hard to do anything or operate like a normal person. None of this is difficult, bro. These people are selfish, and they act slow. All of them.
If you heard that, I was talking to my cat.
Lee, like, I got all day, bro. Like, real talk, bro. I do not have all day. It's irritating. Then you people, they sit here, they on my every word on here. Like I care how they feel or I owe them something. Whoever.
2 new arrivals here to the Negative 43 TV studios. First we have TQ6, and then we have, yes indeed, we have the real Tyree Sneed. He's here today as Mr. Varhanson.
I told you that I care what the public thinks, or I owe anybody anything, especially these pathetic, corrupt agencies. You funny. I'm filing lawsuits on all the agencies.
Yeah, C4, he's a really sweet little guy.
He's been saying that for years, right? Like, what it is. We're not going to talk, like I said, and that's it. I'm the one who makes the rules, buddy. I'm the authority. I tell you how everything goes and is going to go.
Yes, RTS, if you're not aware of it, what is on your screen right now is factual. Bought a new bike, crashed it twice, and abandoned it in less than 24 hours. And in the last accident, to make it even more special, the last accident was caused by him pulling the handlebars off of the bike.
I don't know what they mean, man. They on here like I'm supposed to be intimidated or scared of who exactly? Because Tyree Sneed,
No, it's not a new kitty. It's the same old Dory that we've known and loved for about 8.5 years.
Everybody knows ain't scared of nobody. I mean, you already know about my whole past and what I do for a living. I expose corruption for a living. I mean, nobody in their right mind would pretend that they're coming for a guy that exposes corruption in a corrupt manner. That makes no sense. Like, you're just putting yourself in prison. Like I said, these people are slow. You know, like when you go to Cracker Barrel and you get that little puzzle thing, right? And I'm not going to say the word on here, what it says, but like if you...
No, I don't see anything else that you would need to add to that C4. That is just going to be an absolutely horrific, nasty potion.
You can't get it right. It says you're playing egg no ramus. But if you say that word a different way, it's the real word. That's them. These people slow. All of them. So like I said, I mean, they look at me like what it is. I'm already above your society. I'm a full-scale celebrity. I'm not hearing nothing anybody got to say, especially if it ain't positive.
Oh, man, I think that goes back, about 5 days ago at this point? Yeah, he bought a bicycle. The guy that sold it to him told him everything on this bike is loose. Tyree said, well, of course it is. You're touching it. And the chain was off of it and everything. So he found somebody to put that chain back on that rear sprocket for him, takes off into the afternoon and has a wreck. Well, he gets right back up on it, and very shortly after that, pulls the handlebars out of the frame, and down goes our not at all hero.
Feel me? Like, bro, I don't even have to do anything anymore.
Maine Coons are badass and they're just total babies.
I already made it. You know what I mean? Like, look how hard y'all make it.
Oh, Ignoramus got it.
Everything, bro. Like I said, all of them are constantly in the way. You can't ever just have a peaceful day to yourself. You gotta go.
And they are said to be really mellow.
Go out your way for everything. Like, who does this? Who? And then why do y'all try to attribute it to me? I am not the way things are around me. That's not a reflection of me. That's a reflection of these people. They built this nonsense. What do you mean, bro? I operate efficient as hell. Y'all seen me for years, bro. Y'all could never, you're 100% right. You could never afford the hotels that I paid by the month to live in.
At my age, TT6, so am I.
3-4 grand. You could never do what I do and interchange and move around hotels like I've done. You can never do anything I do. It's just pure jealousy. Feel me? Because they wish that they were me. Like I said, these people talk online.
We should be here, C4, when you return.
They say fake things that don't exist. Man, this is really getting on my nerves, bro. I'm sitting here in these shoes, we're playing games. I'm just saying, like, these people are so conceited and arrogant and haughty, and they're nobody, bro. Like, real talk.
Haughty nobodies. You just don't realize that you're talking about yourself, do you? And yeah, Teasy, they're actually the size of many different breeds of dogs. For a cat, they're gigantic.
Bro, it's just crazy, the overcompensation, man.
Thank God they don't have an attitude to go with it.
That's what weak people do. That's what all y'all got to learn and understand and listen to already. It's old, man. I'm a grown man. I ain't trying to deal with no overcompensating fairies. That's what y'all are, fairies. All of them. All of them, bro. Can you imagine trying to act like you pulling rank? Like, y'all funny, bro. Bunch of...
Everybody's got rank on you, dude. Literally everybody's got rank on you. You're no one. You're nobody. You barely exist above a level of a feral animal or feral animal, depending on where you're from. Just don't shut up, but I mean, my fucking God.
Nobody's. All below me. Real talk, we operate above the feds. What are you talking about, dude? People funny as hell, like, you tell me who I am and what I am. You don't know nothing about me, none of y'all. Nobody in the valley especially knows anything about me, man. They talk to me, I let them think whatever they want. If you ain't figured it out by now, that's what I'm really good at, is letting people do it to themselves. Letting people remain ignorant, devoid of knowledge, and let them do them. People are silly, man. Like, real talk, bro. Like, why does it
From anything I've heard, you'll love them.
have to be so difficult? Why do all of you think that you're above the law? And why do all of you think that you can just do whatever you want? Like, what? Like, it's crazy online, man, because these people try to talk to me like I'm someone I'm not. Like, they don't know about me in these streets.
No, we talk to you as you exactly are. We talk to you like an obnoxious, homeless bum because you are an obnoxious, homeless bum. Pretty simple, huh?
Streets. Like, they don't know all I've done. Like, they don't realize I'm the biggest gangster you've ever seen thus far and ever will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Troll Team 6 won't be listening from here on out, but he'll be leaving the chat. That you're listening is good enough there, TT. Have a good evening.
Like, they don't realize that all I do is be a boss. Like, what? Like, just miss me with the antics and the games, homie. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm wealthy. Everything about me and my life looks wealthy because I'm wealthy. Like, what are you talking about? You can't ask someone to do something and then try to stop them from doing it. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, I actually saw a Tempur-Pedic dog bed a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, yeah, that's cool. I kind of like that. High quality for your high quality dog.
You can't sit there and say that somebody's something they're not, right? Because of the way you all made things, right? When you're trying to hold them back, that doesn't make any sense. So like I said, when all these readings have talked for years about, oh, this and that, none of it happened. It's impossible. It doesn't make sense. You have to make sense. That's my whole thing. It's not a disagreement. It's just reality. Like, I don't do that, bro. Like, people don't come around me and start talking delusion. We don't play that. Never have, never will. What do you mean? It doesn't become a competition. It doesn't become any kind of bluffing fest. Like,
this portion of our show is brought to you by Sneedville Financial Services, where the idea is to go broke.
nah, bro. Tyree Sneed don't tolerate delusion, homie. Or lies, or nonsense. Then y'all want to speak for me. Oh, you don't know how I feel about nothing. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't care about your delusion. What do you mean I feel something? I've never felt anything. That's why y'all so mad all the time, because you're desperately trying to get me to feel what you feel, and it's not possible.
You know, Troll Team 6, it's funny because it's true.
Doesn't make sense. I'm not in my feelings, homie. I'm a grown man. What do you mean? So like I said, when you got a bunch of people like that and they want to repeatedly pretend they're approaching you online, like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. Just like in reality, people are not approaching me in no weird energy. So what do you mean? Like I said, it's not real. You know what I mean? So it's very odd, man. You know what I mean? But it's desperation, man. It's people got to quiet this.
I didn't know that about you, C4. Not that it's any of my business at all, but what is your degree in?
Desperation.
I always admire people that have the stick-to-itiveness, as they used to say, to actually get through that college thing.
They're miserable and unhappy, and that's your problem. It has nothing to do with me, right? Like I said, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I did temp work, temp labor in Austin. I made over like $7,000 in a couple of months.
Ooh, temp labor. I'm not shitting on it. Let's get this clear. I'm not shitting on temp labor for anybody else except Tyree Sneed. Billionaires don't do that, let alone trillionaires, but I shouldn't have to say that.
Almost like $8,000 or something like that. Right? I was paying off the taxes on the property. It was almost done. Turned around, sold it. Like, what are y'all talking about? I was the one wearing the express suits all the time. San Antonio, same thing in Vegas. Pulling up in a BMW, like I said, i6, 6 Series, whatever you want to call it. Going to all the clubs. Right? Had my hair dyed green. Like the Joker. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You realize you just mentioned a whole lot of nothing, right? I had my hair dyed green. Whoa, no shit.
When y'all were sitting on here, right?
What you think is impressive is so fucking dumb.
And these narcissistic women were chasing me. They were pursuing me.
Oh, stop.
All of them. I
stop.
didn't care about them and was busy.
Oh, stop.
And I made whole rap like albums about this stuff. And they're amazing. They're all on my website. I went worldwide independently as a rapper. Like, what do you mean? Who tries to front on the dude that's everything and good looking and shines and is a boss? Who tries to front and pretend that they feel a different way than what they do? Because I saw it right in front of my face. Like, these people love me, bro. They're obsessed with me. Right? So...
Fantastic, C4. I love to hear that.
Why don't you just act like it? Like, I
like it when my friends accomplish things that I never did accomplish myself. Although I must admit that a college degree, by the time I got out of high school, held no interest to me at all. I was all schooled out, as you could say. The only reason I went to college was I didn't want to let my mom down, and after 2 quarters, I simply couldn't take it anymore. People don't really know what it takes to get through college. I only have a little idea because I bailed. It's not easy.
I don't care how y'all act at all. Like, all y'all are relevant to me. You don't exist to me. We're gonna talk.
Like what? Well, like I said, mad.
But like, it doesn't make any sense to feel one way and then say you feel another way online because you're mad because you can't control people. Who told you that you've ever controlled anyone? I mean, how are you going to control anyone when you're in and out of prison all the time?
Yeah, I've never known for sure, DZ, but I've always assumed him selling it. Again, it wasn't merely a 50-acre parcel of land. It was a family ranch. He sold a lot of family history is what he did. And While I do not know it for sure, I suspect that might have been the final straw.
Y'all can't even control yourselves, right? So make it make sense. It's impossible because it doesn't make any sense. These people make no sense. They're failures. Like I said, they can't even get one vehicle to their name. I mean, you're at the first level. You're at beginner, super beginner level. Don't talk to me when I'm past every level. Just, it doesn't make any sense.
Is it union labor, Stu?
Like, how would you tell me something? I don't understand that. With all this money that I've seen and made and spent, and I'm barely getting...
I always did the very technical work myself because I was just interested in a paycheck. I didn't want to have to go to work and eat any shit whatsoever. That means being an employee and doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, so nobody ever says jack to you.
Started, God's about to give me everything I'm owed and deserved and more. All the blessings in the world.
I wish I had loved school. And the last couple of years of high school was just, I was losing patience with it. And had I declared a major, I wasn't even there long enough to declare a major. I would have been an English major for no good reason because I should have went into broadcasting.
Like what? I told you I already secured more money, so the one check came. Like I said, I should be around 300, and the bank is...
Yes, I should have WOSU TV 34 in Columbus, Ohio.
Playing games because I paid my phone bill. They trying to act like I didn't, like the charge is not on there, right? So that they can fool me because they wanted me to go negative. It's all...
But no, I wanted to be an English teacher. This always wanted to be a teacher of some sort. And let me tell you, it's a case of not achieving your dreams and having that be a very good thing in the long run. Did I hit the button? Yes, I did. Okay, so it's not my stupidity, it's him going quiet. So we grab it, we pull it to the right. It's not the first time, I might add, so make of that lame-ass joke what you will. Let's see what we got here. Absolutely nothing. Yes, indeed, you get the best quality silence right here on Negative 43 TV on Richbartone. All right, okay, it looks like the magic circle of mouth is moving.
So yeah, like I said,
Yep, that's what I'm going to call it from here on. This area right here, around that, when it moves, that is the circle of mouth.
I just find it super weird, man. I find it super weird that, like, everything has to be this difficult. Like I said, this is just for basic stuff. They have to make it all as hard as possible. Then you...
Well, fuck yeah, DZ. That sounds like a fine thing to do.
You try to get cash back. Every place is saying, oh, we have no money. Like, you're a business. How do you not have cash back? That's a requirement. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a requirement by law. Like,
what I got out of it did in fact kick ass, but what I got out of it was basically bowling and beer.
They all just refuse to do their job. I'm telling you, it's the pit of ignorance here. And they want to sugarcoat it and act like it's okay. That's why they keep lying. Like, no. Like, no, this is a joke. And this all represents you people. So what are you? I'm not going to bite my tongue no more. I tried being nice.
You're not going to bite your tongue no more unless, of course, you do it while falling off of a bicycle.
Being nice don't work. Real talk. That's the thing. People think I'm a nice guy. Like, yeah, until I don't want to be. Like, what? Then I'm polar opposite. Real talk. I just have never seen people make things this hard. I mean, for basic stuff.
Basic stuff. People are making it so hard on you. Basic stuff, right? You mean the kind of things that adults deal with all the time, things that I dealt with from the time I left home at 18 until right now. Let me just hit the button. God, he's starting to bother me a little bit.
But like I said, these people, they'll do what they need to do for them. It's because people don't care. It's neglect. I've been going through it for years. Feel me? Like I said, it'd just be weird. You know, I've been here longer than all these people.
I imagine fish farming would suck for no other reason than it can't smell all that great, perhaps, at certain stages, I should say.
Combined, I'm the creator of all of this. All of it. All this is mine. This is my land. I'm who created all of it. Literally, I'm who paid cash for it. What do you mean? Like, all these people ain't even from here. I'm from here. Like, real talk, this is one of my hometowns. These people, it's not their hometown, and then they actually pretended and felt like they was going to come in and tell me what.
I was going to tell him that he was wrong, but he's not. You have a hometown, and sometimes you have a place of birth. Great example being my own mother. Love you, Ma. Miss you. She was from Louisa, Kentucky. She was born in Louisa, Kentucky, but she was from Detroit, Michigan. She grew up there from the age of 4 until she came to Columbus, Ohio at the age of 17. So, yeah, your hometown isn't necessarily where you were born.
What to do? Yeah, no. Never would that happen, bro. Y'all are delusional. And it's because you just got people, they so envious and jealous of me. They want to silence me, you know, whatever, get rid of me, get me out of here any way possible, and they just can't. Like, you're out of luck. I don't know what else to tell you.
How could you live and be this paranoid? All the joy, that alone would take all the joy out of it. It being life, of course. Not that he's ever had any joy, just the crushing weight of that paranoia, that level of paranoia.
You know, it's really not that difficult of a concept if you really just pay attention. Feel me? It's not. None of this is, never was.
I've had some very tedious jobs, and that sounds like that'd be right the hell up there.
It's pretty basic, common sense stuff. Feel me? So, I don't know. But me personally, I don't know. I just think people are on one, and that's about it. I just think it's very odd, very weird. Feel me? So,
I mean,
I don't know. End of the day,
he kind of has to, you would think. If there's ever a moment of clarity, it's not going to end well.
it's going to be what it's going to be.
There is absolutely nothing at all to his life except going on YouTube and live streaming only to be ridiculed endlessly 3 to 5 times a week right here on Negative 43 TV, and he deserves all of it. He actually deserves a lot more.
And that's about it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not going to change unless you change it.
Wait, okay. I should have.
Feel me?
You got a call telling you to walk out of the building and turn off the oxygen to the tanks? Fucking seriously?
Anything. I mean, you got to get up and make the change yourself. Ain't nobody going to do it for you. You know, I see people gang stalking me on YouTube. They're not successful, though. They haven't accomplished anything.
Well, sociopathic bosses will not work for anybody, Stu. I hate to suggest it, but it's wonderful, relatively short-term shipping, warehousing, the forklift. It tends to pay pretty darned well anymore, but don't stay on it any longer than 10 years if it can be avoided, because it's just not very good for your back. A forklift is basically, what, a 4-ton heavy thing with no suspension. 100% of the bumps right up to your spine.
I mean,
but it tends to pay really, really well, and it beats the shit out of something like, say, a mine.
To me, it's just honestly, from the bottom of my heart, it's just honestly downright crazy. Because that's what it is, that's what it's always been, and what it'll always be. It's downright crazy. It's blasphemous. You feel me? But You know, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's
Yeah. Anything that involves laughter is never, ever a waste of your time. This is like a niche, I had it described to me as, and I believe it is. This is like niche comedy. I don't know if I could ever break Richbartone out, but if we could figure out a way to clean up real Tyree Sneed just a little bit, he could be earnest for a new generation, and I'm not fucking playing when I say that.
people do. I don't know how else to even say it or express it. You feel me? It's blasphemous. So I don't know. Let people do what they do. With me, I'm gonna do what I need to do. You feel me? And that's about it. Let me see here.
You know what? If you were going to lose your job anyhow, I would have refused. Come down here and turn off the fucking oxygen yourself. But then again, you got to do what you got to do in the moment, don't you? That had to be hard as hell. Come on, say something. Yeah, forklift driving was very, very good to me until it was not very, very good to me anymore. It's not meant to stay on for that long. I honestly don't believe that, but short term, there can be decent money in it.
Man, you can't even think with these people, bro, because they're constantly in your way. Like, I need a minute to think, man.
Good Lord, that's a shame. And you don't need a minute to think. You need a day, a week, a month, an entire year. Your mind grinds so slowly that nothing happens up there in that gray matter. Nothing at all. And smooth, ooh, is it velvety smooth? Your brain, that is.
Look at them, just sitting there. Sitting there, not going anywhere, not doing anything. They just sit right in your way. Like, I'm waiting on you.
God, as the crosswalk turns, I have never seen an adult have so much, a fully ambulatory adult, have so much problems crossing the street.
How is that not irritating to y'all? I'm just saying, like, how do people act like I'm the only one or something? Like, I'm not the only one, bro. That's gotta be here.
You see, Tyree, you're like I'm like a comedy clam, and you're that speck of sand that gets caught in there and just irritates the hell out of the clam. But you know what happens? It turns into a pearl eventually.
Irritate, dog.
Oysters, I'm so sorry.
Tell me. Like, genuinely, bro, that's some crazy stuff, man.
I myself, I need to smoke more drugs.
Like, what? Give me a minute.
I would love to read that, RTS. I would love to read that. There's just all kinds of potential in the real Tyree Sneed outside of all of this. Probably working with a new name and everything, but there's just so much.
Here, I'm gonna just go over here today. I really don't feel like going out my way and doing all this nonsense. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to literally go through hell just to get like one little small thing. Like, real talk. If I want to get like just one little thing, just one basic thing that I need, I'm supposed to go out my way?
Man.
Why?
God.
Like I said, y'all the ones who lied on all this stuff.
That's tough, easy.
It made no sense. You feel me? And it's like, my life is beautiful, man. I just love how people run with my words. Like I'm not allowed to feel or talk. Like, yeah, I'll talk all I want, bro. I don't care how y'all feel, man. My life beautiful, bro. I know y'all, man. Real talk. I know y'all jelly. Like, what? I got options to do what I want to do every day.
You have no options.
That's the difference between you and I.
You have no options whatsoever. None. You need to get a situation going as quickly as you can that has a roof over your head. Secondly, you have to get a job which you're not going to accomplish there. Everybody in the immediate area knows about you. Nobody likes you. You're going to have to move to get a fucking job, and you are going to have to wake the hell up, be a man for once in your goddamn life, and take responsibility for something, because it's not my job. It's not anybody that is here, anybody in this audience. It's not their job. It's your job. It's nobody else's. And you're not going to make it on YouTube. It's not going to happen. You've already admitted that you're working on another 2 or 3 month check. You're not going to make it this month. That's what you said yourself.
Right. Like, it'd be ridiculous. And they want to talk about people. I don't mess with people.
And it's Skip Shooter 727 MD. Okay, buddy, come on, say something.
Turn that nonsense off. Nobody want to hear that. Yeah, these people talk about people. I don't mess with people like that, bro. I don't deal with people in the first place, so I don't understand what you're trying to tell me or think you could tell me, because you can't tell me anything. So what do you mean?
Oh, I know the feeling. I really, really do. When that glass factory closed on me after 24 years, that was just, man, shit just wasn't supposed to go like that, but yet it was supposed to go like that, or it would have never happened.
Like, deal with people like that, man.
Not as deep as I ever get.
And I have no faith in people whatsoever. You want me to be realistic?
I have no faith in you.
You do. Well, enjoy your disappointment, because that's all you'll be is disappointed. I guarantee that. I mean, there ain't, like, especially here, bro. It's like, what? I've just never thought I would see the day that people would be this lost. Like, genuinely. Like here, like over here, I'm trying to go into this store, right? Every time I go into the store, these ladies are discriminated, so they give me a hard time. That's why, like, I can't even grab what I'm going to get right now, what I need, because if I go in there with a bag, they're discriminate, and I'm putting all this public so everybody can know. So, like, I'm
glad that worked out okay, Stu.
Come out with the business names and everything. Don't worry about that. I'm going to say everything. I want the world to know how y'all are.
Okay.
Right? Anything you say to me is going public. So every time I go,
please tell the world how we are. People will think one of two things about this particular show. Either, boy, this guy's really funny, or boy, this guy's a complete son of a bitch. Of course, the people who would think I was a son of a bitch for making fun of you would be completely wrong, because as soon as they watch any of your content, they'll understand.
Go in there, yeah, they'd be like, oh, well, the other time she told me to leave my bags on the floor. Like, yeah, like, no. Like, how dare you? Like, put your stuff on the floor. Like, literally, like, there was stuff right there on this little, like, thing that they keep, like, files in, and all she had to do was move it. Like, that's pure discrimination, bro. Like,
oh, thank you so much, Brett.
Like, that's how they are here. Like, yeah. Like, have fun with that. Real talk. Like, that's misery in itself. You can't be happy and feel like that towards other people. You know what I mean? I've never felt like that.
One last time here on this now Monday evening where I am. Yes, you know what time it is. It's Smoke 'em if you got 'em right here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Richbartone, and it's 8 minutes until the hour wherever you are in the world.
God, I'm just starting to figure out how blatant it is again. And like, I thought we were past this, bro. I thought we were supposed to be grown adults. Been dealing with y'all long enough. But nope, these people never grow up. Give me a minute so I can see if I can grab something I need in here. Hold up.
Hold up. Hold up. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and grab the slider. We're getting toward the end here. This is the final feature of our show for this evening. At least I believe it is. One never can tell. Okay, this is not looking especially good for our future, so allow me to drop the curtain. And I'll just keep pulling the slider to the right. See if there's anything else that occurs here. This is looking pretty damned bleak. Okay. Rich, personally, what have you thought of his lessons? Tyree Sneed's lessons? It's just extremely funny. Doesn't get much better than that. Again, it helps to have a little bit of a sick sense of humor, to be completely honest about it. And it looks like it just ended. Just the hell like that. It ended. So let me see here just a second. Oh, yeah, the lessons. Okay, the lessons. All right, I get it now. Hysterical. Absolutely hysterically fucking funny. How does he think that? Yeah, it's just garbage. Yeah, his 4 lessons. So, yep, that was it for that one. That is Money in the Bank YouTubers. What you think? Lesson 4. Yeah, he always has shitty endings. He just walks away from it to hold on, and then you hang out for 7 or 10 minutes, and then eventually you get the idea that he's just not going to return. And it seems that this is the case with this video, because it most certainly is. We have reached the end of Money in the Bank YouTubers. What you think? Lesson 4. Oh man, can I tear myself away? We've just crossed 3 hours. Just crossed 3 hours. Everything's long form anymore. And I have it set up to where this thing should be chaptering these videos, and it's just not doing it. So I'm going to take another look at that. Yeah, am I going to go on or not? That's what I'm sitting here tossing about in my head. I should probably go, spend the time with the wife. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I think that's all I have for you on this Monday evening, where I am. Programming notes will not be on Christmas Eve, which is, of course, tomorrow. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everybody here the happiest of Christmases, the most Merry Christmas that you could possibly make it. That is my sincere wish for you. So what are we going to do? Programming notes, once again, this is going to be the big show. Christmas Day, start time to be determined. It's going to be the raw footage that made up Viva Las Vegas. Even the stuff that did not make the movie. You're going to see all of it. All of that footage from Las Vegas is on the channel that we are going to review, which again is not N-word killer. It turned out to be most hated, last true N-word left. So we're going to be reviewing that one from beginning to end, from the oldest video to the very last thing he ever posted, and it's going to be a load of fun. It will also be largely unattended. I can't say largely, but there are going to be big chunks of time there where I'm not there, being Christmas Day and everything. At the same time, I'll be around actually quite a bit. So we'll just have to see how the show goes. So, yep, great time. Absolutely great time. Great show. Only muted a couple of times. It was just nice. I really do enjoy this so much, but kids, it's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you. Hold on.
I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.